Hello, this is Johnny Vlogger. How are you doing? I'm doing a double whammy today. I'm doing a live chat and I'm doing a food review at the same time on two phones. So I'm doing it live, which I've never done before. So this is what I'm eating. I'm at M&S pizza, barbecue chicken. I got it yesterday, two of them. I had one yesterday. It's delicious. So this is the last one. And so I'm going to eat it now live, and I'm doing a recorded video. There you go. So let's give it a go. I'm a bit early. I was going to go at 8:30. I'm a few minutes early. Hello, Gerald boy. Welcome to the room. So I'm eating this pizza live. It's M&S pizza. So it's a good quality one. Yeah, look. I've burnt it a bit in the oven. It said 10 minutes and I put it in for 15, but it's all right. I had one yesterday. So this is the last of two I bought. So I'm going to quickly eat this. I'm doing a recording at the same time on another phone. Hello, Charlie. So it's a bit weird. So there'll be two. You'll see the live version of this chat and me eating the pizza, plus there'll be a recorded video of me eating the pizza as well, if you see what I mean. Hello, Pete and Cheryl. How you doing up in the north, Newcastle? Hey, how's it going? It's funny enough, I was talking to a lady from Newcastle the other day in Brighton. I went out with some friends, and it was like a meet-up, and there was this woman from Newcastle. So I started chatting to her. She was quite nice. I think her name was Tora or Toric or something weird. Hello, Gary. How you doing? What's that say? Carrie lad. Gary lad. What's that? Carry on, lad. Canny lad. What's that mean? Canny lad. You have to educate me, Pete. I'm not very good with the Northerners' language. So I'm eating this barbecue chicken pizza. We're canny people, us Geordies, Pete and Shell says. No, Johnny's still eating. Where do you put it in? I've got a big belly, haven't I? I've got the big belly, haven't I? Means they're good. Okay. Right, let's eat this pizza then. So the pizza's hot. It's quite tasty. It's got lots of cheese on it. Look, lots of cheese. There's chicken, there's onions, there's peppers. There's quite a lot on here. Yeah, look. It's probably about, I reckon it's about an 11-inch pizza, 12-inch maybe. It's bigger than a 9. Hello, Pauline. I don't think this is going to work, is it? Doing a live and a recording at the same time, doing a food review. Oh, well. I thought I'd give it a go, you know, something. I haven't done it before. So I'm eating this pizza. It's soft, it's tasty, it's hot, it's nice. I should have ate this earlier, but I was watching the video of the Chinese that came out an hour ago. So I was watching that, and then it ended, and then I was like, ah, yeah, let's do a live. Hello, Colin McCarby, how you doing? Charles, Shelley's typing tonight. Okay. So there'd be two of you typing, or are you under the same name? How's Bournemouth, Colin? Have you started up your YouTube channel yet? I haven't heard from you. So this pizza's all right. It's going to have to be a short review, this. So excuse me while I'm live. I'm doing a recording on another phone as well, trying to do a food review. I think it's going to be a lot of editing on this because I keep talking on the live. So I've got a multitask here. I've got to eat, I've got to talk to you guys, and then I've got to look at the video camera as well below, doing a food review. Jesus. Right. So yeah, it's tasty. Look, there you go. I've had what? I've had 3 slices. I had one yesterday. It's the same as the one yesterday. This pizza's very good. It's got a lot of it's very tasty. It's got a lot of flavors in it. Can't knock this. I suppose you get what you pay for, don't you? M&S is good quality. If you buy a cheap one, like in Aldi, Lidl, it's not going to be as good, is it? Bournemouth chili. Been out film. What's that? Hang on. Not been out filming yet. You've got a chest infection. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, there is a lot of bugs and viruses and COVID going around still. My daughter Chloe and her daughter, so my granddaughter, they've caught COVID. So they've been isolating for a week. And she still got it yesterday. So it's a bit of bad news. Luckily, I haven't got it. I did a test. I still haven't got it. Hello, Susan. How are you doing? So yeah, there's a lot of viruses and COVID going around at the moment, isn't there? And it's very cold, isn't it? It's not warm. It's horrible. I went out yesterday for a little while. I haven't been out today. Yeah, I went out like the door and it was like freezing fog. So I went bugger that and I went back in. Shane Garman, hello. So we've got quite a big group of people in here already, 16 people. So I was looking on YouTube today at super chat and super stickers. What does it mean? And super chat is basically where people donate and then it comes up red or something, a color in the comments, and if more than one person does it, you get like 1, 2 or 3 people, the amounts going along the top of the comments, and whoever has donated the highest, it stays on longer. So I was looking at that. I don't quite understand what super stickers is. I understand super chat, but I don't understand what super stickers is. So I'll have to work it out. So I was thinking of doing a quiz this week, maybe tomorrow or Thursday, and I might do a prize of £10, a £10 voucher, like Asda or Tesco's or whatever. But I'm going to have to charge whoever wants to enter the quiz. I'm going to have to charge like £1 or something, or £1.30 each to cover the costs of the Google, what they charge, and the voucher. But I'd have to get at least 10 people to enter, otherwise I won't be able to do it. So if you want to do that, you can do that when I do it. The option's there. You don't have to do it. Because I've been doing quizzes and no, there hasn't been a prize, so I thought I'd do a prize. I'll probably just do it for £1 instead of £1.30. I'll have to get some merchandise done soon, and then I'll do prizes, giveaways or something. The other thing I'm looking at is memberships. There's a lot of YouTubers doing memberships now, where people pay a monthly membership fee, and then what you do, you give these members, you give them more priority. Like you might give them free giveaways, or you might let them watch your videos in advance before they're released, or extra videos that you won't see, or maybe I might meet up with some of you. You know, if you're a member, I'll meet up with members or something. I'll do that, but that'd be in the future. Not yet. Hi, Simon. Blimey, there's a lot of people on here today. All these comments. Wow. You liked my walk video, Simon. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have you got a channel going? Have you set up a channel, Pete and Shell? Oh, you have got. I'm a bit behind on the comments. Sorry. We've put a couple on. You've got a couple of videos up already. Wow. Well done. So you're called Pete and Shell. Okay. Memberships are for channels with 10k subs or more, I think. Are they? Well, I did look on my what do you call it? Settings. It said I could set one up. You've missed me, have you, Michelle? Yeah, I did. I wasn't on last week, was I? I had a lot of people asking where I was. Where are you? Where are you? So it's nice that you care. Got some good fans. That's what I like. You've got a gimbal on order coming tomorrow. Okay. I'll have to look at your channel later then. Subscribe. So there you go. There's Pete and Shell. They've set up a YouTube channel. It's called Pete and Shell. There you go. Get some new subscribers. How many have you got at the moment? Hello, Steve C. How you doing? Nice to see you. Let's take these glasses off. God. So this food review is a disaster, isn't it? Can't really do a food review on two things. It's on one or the other. I think I'll have to I'll bugger it. I'll carry on. I'll still do the food review. I'll just have to edit out all the rubbish that I'm talking. That's got nothing to do with the food review. So there you go. The pizza's very tasty. It's nice. Let's pause it. Have I decided where I'm going on holiday next? No, I haven't. No. Can't work out where to go yet. I suppose obviously Tenerife is top of the list, isn't it? But I would like to go somewhere else as well. If I go to Tenerife, or don't go to Tenerife, I will go somewhere else. So it'll either be go away twice, once for Tenerife and somewhere else, or it'll be just go away somewhere else. Yeah. So you'll have to wait and see. I might keep it a secret. There you go. I might not reveal until the very last minute. There you go. I watched some YouTube theme park worldwide or something. Theme park. Can't remember the name now. But it's a couple, a young couple, and they both got glasses. And they just went. They're in Vegas, or they were in Vegas, in America, and they were going around the Paris Hotel in Vegas and all the bits, and it looked amazing. And the guy proposed to his girlfriend on a video, which was quite cool. And she said yes. I thought that was nice. I don't think I've ever seen that before on a YouTube video. When a guy is filming a video, a vlog, and then he suddenly goes, "Oh, I just got to put this camera down a minute. I just got to do something." And then he like got his ring out, and then he went down on one knee and he went, "Oh, will you marry me?" and this stuff. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I enjoyed watching that. That was good. Maybe I'll get a girlfriend one day, and I might propose. You never know. I can't believe I've never got married. I'm like 53 and I still haven't been married. It's crazy. I've had girlfriends and that, and I was with one for nearly 20 years, and I should have married her really, but I didn't. I think the reason why I didn't get married is because couldn't afford it. The expense, of getting married, I just knew I wouldn't have been able to afford it. And I knew I wouldn't have any support from my family because they didn't have a lot of money. So that's probably why I never got married. It's a shame, really, because I think it's quite nice when you love someone and you're happy and you want to settle down. And well, if you have settled down, if you like living together and that, and you've had kids maybe, and I think you should get married, but obviously not everyone can, you know. So you've got a picture of you, Pete and Shell. You've got a picture with Tim and Christina. Is that your main picture, is it? Well done. Well done for setting up a channel, Pete and Shell. That's good. So what are your videos going to consist of? What are you going to do? You said, did you say you've done a couple already? Got loads of exciting stuff coming. Bursting with ideas, eh? Okay. Don't copy my ideas. Nah, I'm only joking. You can do what you like, can't you? I must admit, I've still got other things in my head that I haven't done yet, ideas. So that's a good thing about YouTube, isn't it? You're being creative, isn't it? It's like you might see someone's video and then it give you an idea of something else that you could do, and you think, oh yeah, why don't I do that? That's what it's all about. I'll look it up in a minute. I might look it up now. Let's look it up now. What's it called? Pete and Shell. Let's see if I can find you on my TV. Hang on. So Johnny Vlogger is live. He's going to look up Pete and Shell. So is it a capital P? I'll just type in Pete and Shell. See what comes up. Is there another Pete and Shell though? Got to make sure there's not anyone else. I bet there is. Is it Pete with an and then an N and Shell, or is it Pete and Shell? I'll do Pete N Shell, yeah. It's not coming up on my search bit yet. It's probably not been Googled enough, but it will eventually. Pete and Shell. Ah, what's this? Hang on, Pete and Shell. Pete and Shell. Oh, hey, there you go. 7 subscribers. Hey, I found you. I'll show the viewers. There you go. I'll show the viewers. Then if they don't know how to spell your name, they can click on their comment, get it that way. Oh yeah, I suppose that's another way. Well, I'll just show people anyway. Here we go, look. Pete and Shell. There's Pete, there's Shell, there's Christina, there's Tim. Hey. Oh look, Corgi toy bubble car. Is that one of you? Oh, there's your other one. Sunday afternoon walk to Lancaster for lunch. Okay, blimey, that's a long one. 1 hour, 15 minutes. Blimey, you're keen. And that one's 6 minutes. Okay, so there you go. You got a couple of videos, 7 subscribers. It's probably on 10 now, isn't it? Be up to 20 later. Just subscribed. There you go. Well done. At least you're getting some subscribers. I'll let's click on it. I'll subscribe as well. There we go. Right, let's do it. Subscribe. There you go. So Johnny Vlogger subscribed to you. There you go. Gerald's just subscribed. So that's pushed it up to 9 at least. Oh, it says here Crete, October 2021. Agios Nicholas. So you got that one as well. Wahey. Well, I might ask you guys actually why you're helping Pete and Shell. I have got another YouTube channel, if you don't know. It's called John Martin UK. I've got 11 subscribers on that one. It's a bit dormant. It's not doing a lot at the moment, that channel, but I might be starting to put some things on another channel and then some stuff on this channel, because it's getting too much, all these different things on one channel. I think it'd be better to have some on one and some on another. That's all right. So if you haven't subscribed, it's Pete and Shell. Click them. They've just started up a YouTube channel. And if you want to subscribe to my other channel, I've got a second channel, but it's not doing a lot at the moment, but I will be in the future. It's called John Martin UK. There you go. That's all right. Don't worry about it, Pete. I like to give people shout outs. That's fine. EB Bud. Do you prefer Tesco's or Asda shopping? I used to be an Asda lover, but I think I like Tesco's more now, because you got the voucher thing, haven't you? You get the points, Tesco Club Card, and Tesco's do a lot of good deals lately. I notice Asda don't give you nothing, do they? They did Smart Price rollback and all that, but that's for everyone, isn't it? You don't need a card. I think customers should get points really for their shopping. Boots give you points. Tesco's give you points. Some shops do. Is it Nectar? So why don't Asda give points? I think they did have a card, didn't they, years ago? But they scrapped it, I think. Johnny, don't do shopping. Don't do shopping. He has takeaway. Too lazy to walk to a supermarket. Yeah, I just keep getting takeaways. Someone else said that to me the other day. They said, Jesus, you never cook, do you? I suppose I don't cook a lot, no. I'm not the well, I'm not the best of cooks. I can do some cooking, but I suppose overall I'm pretty dreadful. I need a good woman. That's what I need. I need a good woman to help me. A good woman that's a good cook and then can teach me. There you go. Then I could make her a nice meal in return, couldn't I? I could return the favour. Tesco Fresh Bakery is better, Susan says. We just subscribed to your other channel, Johnny. Oh, thanks, Pete and Shell. Thanks a lot. Johnny has the cleanest cooker in East Sussex. Well, I don't know about that. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. No, I do clean it. I'm not that lazy. A lot of people hate cleaning the ovens, don't they? I must admit, it's not a nice job. I do put it off a lot, I must admit, but every now and then I have a, shall I say, I have a scrape clean, and then you go and buy your oven cleaner in your shop, and you get your gloves on and you put your sleeves up like that, and then you go, right, I'm going to give it a thorough clean now, and you spend like an hour and a half cleaning it. Like, you strip it all down, don't you? You start taking the door off and getting it all by the hinges, get all the crap out, and then it's it all starts coming together, doesn't it? You spray the stuff inside, and then it gets all the grease off, doesn't it, inside, and then it's like a brand new oven after. It's pretty amazing. Yeah. Please excuse the quality of our videos at the moment, but we're still learning. Yep, that's fair enough. I understand. I was in exactly the same boat as you guys. So how are you editing your videos? Are you doing it on a mobile, or have you got it on a computer, PC or something? Do you use like a program on your phone? You can get various free programs, editing programs, or you can buy some. I think I bought one in the end. I have got a program called Movie Maker on I think it's on the phone that you're watching now, and I did do some in Tenerife in October, and it says on the top right screen Movie Maker. So all the ones with Movie Maker were done on my mobile, and then all the videos that have music at the beginning, like the intro and at the end, and fading out and all that stuff, I use another program on my computer PC. It's called NCH software or something. It's an Australian program. I think I paid about, what was it? I paid about 60-70 pound for it. You pay a one-off fee, and then it's like a lifetime program, and then they do updates every now and then, and it's got a lot on it, but I don't know how to use a lot of it. The thing I find difficult to do is the animation effects. Say like you get say like a beer bottle or something, and it's like you put it on the screen and you put some words up. I can't do things like where you can make it spin round or rotate, or like have writing going round it or something. You know, things that are quite difficult. I can't do that. It takes a lot of practice and patience and skill. You've got to practice and learn, I suppose, or you've got to know someone that can teach you. I can't quite do that. I did do one video last year, and I don't know how I'd done it. It was a Great Yarmouth video. It was where I went in the ghost train in Great Yarmouth. And I don't know if you ever seen it, but if you watch the beginning of the video, you've got the ghost train building outside, and then you've got me standing next to it, like going like this. It's like my head's really big next to the building. And I don't know how I've done it, but it's as if the head is separate to the building, the video. It's like another video that's on top of another video. And it looks like it looks like my head's moving around by this building, and I'm like giving a funny look. And I don't know how I've done it, but I've done it, and it was quite awful. Simon Farrant, you use ProMac. Gives you a lot of tools. Is that on your phone, Simon, or is that on a Mac computer? What's the stream about? Just joined. It's an open chat, Frank Grimes. We're just talking about anything, really. Pete and Shell, we will be vlogging our local walks and putting together some of our past holiday stuff together as well. Okay, and pets, toy collection. Okay. What do you collect? Old toys? Like dinky toys and things like that. Corgi toys, is it? I've still got a few left myself. Have you got any Hornby train sets? They're collectible, aren't they? Thunderbird stuff, Doctor Who stuff, old Airfix models. I've got a lot of Airfix models in my loft that are probably about 30-40 years old, and some of them haven't been opened, and you can't get them now. They're quite collectible. You've done loads on your old phone that you put on Facebook, but can't think how I've done it. Okay. On a computer. You do it on a computer, Simon. You used to do your videos on a phone, didn't you? So you've switched to a computer now. Don't collect, but we've got loads of my old stuff. Okay. You got Daleks. Oh, you haven't got Daleks, have you? I love Daleks. I'll have to get mine out one night. I've got this little miniature Dalek. It's about that big, and I bought it at a car boot, but it's got the remote missing. I need it. Apparently, it comes with a remote control, and I can't get one anywhere. And I don't know if you got a spare one. Maybe you could help me out. So when you turn it on, it talks for a split second. It's got batteries in it, but I suppose you need the remote to make the Dalek move around and do things. But I haven't got it, so I'll have to keep looking and hunting for one. Gary, you've got Hornby train sets. Hey, I don't know if any of you have got any. I used to have this Meccano, plastic Meccano. Who remembers plastic Meccano? You used to get metal Meccano, and then they brought out plastic Meccano. And I don't know what happened to it, but I got it vanished. I don't know. Even my mum got rid of it or something, or I sold it. I don't know. I can't remember. But I'll tell you what, I've tried looking for that stuff. You can't see it anywhere. It's mega rare. I've seen the metal Meccano, but I haven't seen any plastic Meccano. And I used to love playing with that. You have. You got a spare remote? We will all have to go love with you. What? Pete and Shell, you lost all your Hornby train sets. Yeah, look. I've got a box of toys here. Look, who remembers that? Look, Family Circle biscuit tin. I've got a collection of cars in here. I'll get a couple out. They're a bit vandalised. I've got a silver Jubilee bus there. Who remembers that? That was made by Matchbox. Do you remember Matchbox? It's a London bus. It's got Silver Jubilee on it. So that's from when was that? 1977. 1952 to 1977. That's quite good, isn't it? We've got a yeah. Who remembers eating Weetabix years ago? Did you eat Weetabix when you was little? And they was doing a promotion where you could get the free Weetabix truck. Do you remember that? Look, they you had to get so many tokens or something, and then you sent them off to Weetabix, and then they sent you this in the post. It took like 28 days. Do you remember? Leyland, a little Leyland truck. Look, I've got that. I've got a Pepsi one here. Look, who remembers that? Look, I've got a Pepsi one there. Look, do you remember that one? My granddaughters and my other grandchildren have wrecked it. Look, all the paint's coming off. Little buggers. I've got that. Look, Weetabix. Who remembers that? Look, a Weetabix racing car. Look at that. Do you remember them? Can't see it very clearly, can you? There are. Look. Yeah, I've got some old cars. This one's very old. Look, an old BP truck. It's a bit probably got something missing on it. Look at that. It's like an old American one. Remember that? Look. You don't see them, do you? got the wheels underneath. Look, they're all thin. It must be very old, that. What is it? It says made in England by... I can't even read the name. I don't know. I can't even read who makes that. But that's pretty old. That's got to be from the 60s. That, hasn't it? It's got to be. I had a thing about these Greyhound buses. Do you remember them? I've got about 3 of these. Look, I've got 2 there, and I've got another one. Got 3 of them. Look. Yeah, I've got an old Batman car there. Do you remember them? Look at that, the old Batman car. Batman. I remember my mate had one of these, but it was a bigger one. It was a dinky toy one. This one's Corgi Junior, that one. But Dinky used to do one of these, a Batman one, and it was quite good. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you a few. I'm not going to get them all out. It'd take me here for hours otherwise. But I don't really look after these. They're just thrown in a box. My grandchildren play with these when they come round sometimes. They get them all out. They tip them all over the floor and they're all everywhere and they start playing with them. Hello, JJ. How are you doing? So it was a bit sad to hear that singer from Meatloaf died the other day, wasn't it? 74 years old. Bit sad. I used to like the old Meatloaf. I might sing a couple of his songs when I do karaoke next. So I might do one. I might do some soon, a bit later, depending how long this live lasts. I might do Dead Ringer for Love, and I'll do anything. How did it used to go? It used to go, I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, I won't do that. God, I still haven't eaten all my pizza. Right, hang on a minute. I'll read your comments in a sec. Hang on. What sounded dodgy? Susan? What? VUM Ong? Some Russian blogger on here or something? So, hope everyone's well. Hope no one... Can't remember, a couple of people had COVID. Charlie, you still on here? Have you got rid of it now? I remember you said you had it, didn't you? Gary and Michelle, I take it you haven't got it now. You're better now. Must be horrible when you get COVID. I've been very lucky. I haven't caught it yet. Or if I did have it, I didn't realise I had it. Maybe I did have it at some point. I would imagine everyone nearly must get it at some point. I thought my cough I had in Tenerife, I thought that was COVID, but it wasn't. It was just a bad cough and a chest infection. I still haven't been to the doctors. I said I was going to go. I still haven't been. I'm a lazy bugger. I'll have to ring them up and get a check. I just hope I haven't got anything serious. The last thing you want is something like blimmin' leukemia or lung cancer or fucking cancer, any cancer. That's the last thing you want, isn't it? That would be it must be very horrible when you get diagnosed and you've been told you've got cancer or terminal cancer. Or, do you know what I mean? It must be it must be very sad. I did lose my mum through cancer, so very long song, Johnny. You'll be going all night. Just one song. Pawn shop. Oh yeah, I've watched a few of them pawn shop programs. I like the one where they buy containers. They buy containers of stuff and they don't know what's inside it. They all bid for a container and I think they might open the door quickly and then shut it and or they don't open the door at all and then you bid for this container and you either make a load of money or you could lose a load of money. It's so dodgy. You just don't know you don't know what the stuff's worth. I find that quite interesting. Gerald Boyd, you've somehow not had COVID throughout the pandemic. Well done. That's good. Gary, if only Brighton could turn their draws to wins. Yeah, we're the draw specialists, aren't we? I was shocked that we drew with Leicester the other day because I remember I was following the game on and off. I was in a pub somewhere drinking and it said we were losing 1-0. And then obviously, what's his name? Danny Welbeck got the equaliser near the end. And I was quite shocked that Everton lost to Aston Villa. And they've sacked their manager, haven't they? Benitez, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, we're ninth now, aren't we? We're ninth. I think that's very good. We've never been that high. I see Newcastle won the other day. Woohoo! Newcastle won. Well done, Newcastle. They finally got their first win, I think it was, the other day. You're looking at going back to Tenerife again, Pete and Shell, right? Yeah, I think if I go back to Tenerife, I'm going to either spend the whole time in the north or I'm going to go 50-50. I'm going to go half in the south and half in the north. That's what I would do on my next trip because I hate it's so annoying if you're in the south and you go up to the north. You go around these places like Laura Park or Porto de la Cruz, Santa Cruz, but there's never enough time. You can't do any. You can't do much. You're so limited. So you need to stay there for a few days. I think it's the only way you're going to get to see the place more and film more. Storage Wars. That's it. What pizza did I have? It was a barbecue chicken pizza from M&S. So I bought an upper market one, but I only bought it because it was on special offer, 150. It's normally I think it's normally 450 or a fiver or something. I don't think it's worth a fiver. It's too small. You get bigger ones than that. Other makes like Chicago pizzas or something. It's quite nice though, that pizza. I didn't give it a score, did I? I still haven't eaten it yet. Look, there's still blimmin' 2 slices here. Look, I've still got some left. Look, it's gone cold now. Too much yapping. I think if I had to give that a review, I'd give that about 8 out of 10. There you go. That's 8 out of 10 for that pizza. Mm. Man City dropped points for the first time in 11 games. Oh well. You're still top though, aren't you? Can't moan at being if you're top still. Yeah, if we can finish in the top 10, that'd be good, wouldn't it, Simon? So I've lost track. Are you going to Tenerife soon, Gary and Michelle? Or have you put it on hold? Can't remember if you said you was going in February. Pete and Shell have ordered a Chinese tonight. Pete and Shell, we could do a month there, cover plenty of ground. Yeah, a month would be nice. Hire a car out, you'd be laughing, wouldn't you? Celebrate Shell's few pound weight loss. Well done, Shell. If you've lost a couple of pounds, well done. I need to lose some weight. Jesus, look at the size of my belly. Look, that is, probably can't see it very well, but that is a big beer gut. Big beer gut. I need to, maybe I need to set a challenge. I've got to have a flat belly. There you go. I've got to have a flat belly by the end of the year. There you go. Don't know how I'm going to do that. Going in 4 weeks. No antigen tests now. So there's no test now, is there, Michelle? Was it yesterday they announced it, or the day before? Can't remember. I was gonna try and find out that information. I was gonna do one of them videos, like a travel update. Breaking news. Johnny Rugger, breaking news. Oh dear. The first one I ever did, breaking news, I couldn't stop laughing. I thought it was so funny. But it's just for fun, really. Have they scrapped the mask yet? They need to scrap the mask, don't they? Stop wearing masks. That's a pain. I think I watched the Night Strider the other day, his video, and he was showing people were getting fines on the beach if they didn't have a mask. They let you off if you got your mask on you, if you haven't got it on. But if they stop you and you haven't got a mask, then you get a fine. So what's that? The day 2 antigen test stops from February the 11th. Okay. Cutting down on the bad stuff helps, yes. I think the problem is I don't eat enough fruit and I don't eat enough vegetables. That's my problem. And drink too many beers and ciders. And probably lack of exercise. I don't go out walking enough. Maybe I need to do some more walking vlogs. Because that one I've done in Cuckmere Haven, that word me out, that did. I think it was like about a 2-mile walk. Well, it probably wasn't even that, 1.5 miles one way, and then you had to go back. So it's a 3-mile walk. I think that wore me out big time. But I don't know why, because I've done quite long walks in Tenerife, from Los Cristianos all along to Fanaby Beach. That's a bit of a walk. If you're walking from right where the market is in Los Cristianos, all along the front, past Las Americas, past Puerto Colon, Fanaby, right round to Fanaby Beach. That's quite a long walk, that is. And the other walk that killed me was going up Mount Tidy. When you get off on the cable cars at the top and you've got the permit to go to the very, very top, climbing up that last bit of that mountain, my God, I'll tell you what, the air's so thin. I was breathless. I was gasping for air. I had to sit down 3 times. And normally I don't have to do things like that when I go on a walk. But that took a lot out of me, that did. But I was really chuffed when I got to the top. That was an amazing achievement to get right to the very, very top. And then to be able to look out all around you, 360 degrees of whatever you could see. I mean, unfortunately, on the day, it was quite a lot of cloud. So it wasn't clear. I mean, I could see a few things. I could see a couple of the islands, but on a clear day, you can see, you could probably see Gran Canaria, La Gomera, La Palma, and Herrero. Possibly the coast of Africa you could probably see on a clear day, but you couldn't see that when I went up there. Low altitude. High altitude, you mean? Yeah, less oxygen. There's not enough oxygen up there. That's what it is. It's the lack of oxygen that knackers you. I mean, I don't know if any of you have watched my video. I did 2 videos going up to Mount Tidy. There was the short version and then there was the long version. If you watch the long version, if you watch me at the beginning of the walk, I'm breathing fine, and then within 5 minutes, I'm going. It's like I'm gasping for air, and it took about about 45 minutes to get to the top, and yeah, I was knackered. Coming down was a doddle, but going up, wow, it got steeper and steeper, and I suppose the air got thinner and thinner. So I don't know how all those hikers go up there. There's another route you can go, apparently. Instead of going up the cable cars, you go along a bit further. You park in a car park, and then you walk up the mountain a lot lower down, right up to the camp. They've got a camp near the top, and I think you can stay there, and then you go out at 4 in the morning or something, 5 in the morning, and you can climb to the top. I think you get till 9 o'clock in the morning. You can go to the top without a permit, but after 9 o'clock, you have to have a permit. But you can always walk around the island lower down, can't you? You've got that big crater bit, haven't you, in the middle, just down from Tidy. So that's a lot lower down. So that would be easier. And then obviously you've got various parts of the island you can go to, walking around. So yeah, there's plenty to do. Callao Salvaci is nice, and what's that other place? Paraiso. Can't remember what it's called. Near the Rock Hotel. That's nice. Hard Rock Hotel. Up the north, Porto de la Cruz. Garachico. Yeah, I noticed that. He was in Lanzarote and now he's in Fuerteventura. He's obviously gone to one island and then must have got on a ferry or a plane to the next one. So he's doing a double island trip. That's what I would have liked to have done, but I haven't done it yet. So he's beaten me. I do fancy going to Lanzarote. My daughter Kirsty's been there. And Gran Canaria I've never been to. I want to go there. Herrero, I haven't been there. I'd like to go back to La Gomera. Ventura I haven't been to yet, so that's another place as well. And I think La Palma. I think I'd like to go to La Palma and see the remains of all the where the volcanic lava's all settled in the island. That would be nice. Maybe being able to get close up to the volcano, the crater. That would be quite good. You've been to Gran Canaria, JJ. Am I doing karaoke tonight? Don't know, really. Might sing a couple of songs, that's about it. I need to do an experiment, actually, with this karaoke. I'm going to try it with the sound lower. And I'm going to see if... well, I need to check something. I'm not going to say what it is, but I need to check something. If it works, then I might do all my future karaokes like it. I'll let you work it out. What's COPD suffering? What's that, Pete and Shell? I wonder where Tom is, Gerald says. I think he's working. I haven't heard from him much lately. He's obviously busy, isn't he, working? But with Tom, you never know what he's doing, do you? 1 minute he's working, then he's not. He said he's in Tenerife, and then he's not. What do you believe? I'm sure I talked to him at some point. I think Kevin half hour on ferry. It took Kevin half hour, right? Yeah, I think Lanzarote and Portaventura, they're higher up, aren't they? They're like the two islands are like that, aren't they? So one next to each other, and there's only a little gap. So yeah. Chronic obstructory pulmonary disease. Blimey, what's that? That sounds complicated. Jesus. What's that, Pete and Shell, please? Lung disease. Oh, right, lung disease. God. Tom is now working in Ambleside, apparently. Okay. So what is that then, that lung disease? Is it like you get breathless quicker or what? Don't think I've ever heard of that. She had oxygen in the house. Oh, is that where people have like one of them tubes going up their nose and they have a tank, don't they? An oxygen tank. Is that what it is? Is it because the body doesn't breathe in proper oxygen, or the body needs purer oxygen, or what? He put an Indian vlog up today. You've had many scary moments. Sorry to hear that, Pete. I suppose if people have got asthma, that can be scary, can't it? People have asthma attacks. My my youngest daughter, Chloe, I don't know if she still gets it now, but when she was younger, she used to get asthma attacks. She used to become like breathless. She couldn't breathe properly, and it's a bit scary, you know. But luckily, she was all right. Not very nice. Yes, Johnny, my mother could not comb her own hair without getting breathless. Been blue lighted many times to hospital. You've had many scary moments. Sorry to hear that. Pete. Oxygen fitted in the house. My right lung is 65% damaged. Pauline Prowl says. Sorry to hear that. Our lungs can't inhale oxygen as much. Asthma is different. Right. Okay. It all sounds a bit complicated. Michelle T, my dad had oxygen 24/7. Okay. Joe Boyd, my dad has asthma. Luckily, hasn't had many bad attacks. Pete and Shell, my lung capacity is around 88%. So 12% can't take oxygen in, is that right? Oh, it's Shell that suffers, sorry. Sorry to hear that, Shell. It's not very nice, is it? Sounds a bit horrible. So is it just something you get when you get older, or are you born with it, or how do you get it? Is it do you get it from dust, or I don't know, MDF wood, or asbestos? Can you get it from any of that? I don't know. I think it's the breathing pipes that are small with asthma. He didn't take his oxygen to the bathroom and passed away. Oh dear. That's very tragic. Sorry to hear that. Working many years around chemicals set mine off. Breathing loads of chemicals in. Oh dear. JJ, you still feeding the foxes? It's closing of the arteries to the lungs. Oh God, you make me feel ill. Oh, don't, please. I don't like talking about things like this. Sorry. It's a bit like if I watch a TV program and they're doing like an operation on someone. I can't watch it. I have to turn it off. Struggling about 5 years before it hit bad. Your dad had asbestos poisoning and smoked too much years ago. Not very nice. Okay, Pete and Shell, we'll let you eat your Chinese. Bye. Take care. We'll come back in a bit. Eat your Chinese and then come back. There you go. Maybe you can come on and show us your meal. I'll put a link on the screen. We can watch you eating. There you go. I was going to put a link on because I haven't had any guests on yet, have I? I haven't even put a link up. Right, let's put a link up then. If you want to come on and chat, you can come on and chat. If you just want to chat in the comments, that's fine. But there you go. There's a link there. If anyone wants to be brave enough and show themselves on the TV screen, I can have up to 10 people on the screen. So 9 more people can come on here. If you see what I mean. I had 6 on here once on a live. That was quite a lot. So we've been live for an hour and 10 minutes. JJ, you was at hospital yesterday with my son. I know some of you know his history on here. He broken his ankle. Oh dear, sorry to hear that. What, he's just broken his ankle, or has it been broken for a while? Well, he had a bad fall. Hello, Dennis Menning, how you doing? I have an idea for a walk round for you, Johnny. How about a walk round the Brighton lanes? Maybe not alive, as better to do it in the same time. It's funny you should say that. I was down the lanes the other day. I was out with some friends Saturday night at the Font. Do you know the Font pub? It's like a big church. Went in there for about 2 hours. Dennis Menning, I'm good, mate. You? Yeah, I'm all right. When you going back to Tenerife? I don't know. If they've dropped all the tests and you don't have to do a test now, that's good. But I'm not keen that you have to wear a mask. So I'm probably going to be fussy and wait until they scrap the mask. When they scrap the rule of you don't have to wear a mask walking outside, then I'll probably go there. But I'm not going to walk around everywhere with a mask on. Bugger that. It's just pathetic. You know, when I went in October and December, you didn't have to. So why they brought that silly rule in, I don't know. But there you go. Hopefully soon they'll scrap it, and then maybe they should just do it where if you're in a pub or a restaurant, you put it on when you get up to go to the toilet or something, or when you're leaving the restaurant. But when you're eating and drinking, you don't have to wear it. And then if you don't have to wear it when you're going along the seafront, the promenade or whatever, that would be all right. I mean, I'm happy to wear a mask on a bus or something, or a taxi, you know, if it's just for a short period of time. But I'm not gonna go on holiday and have a soppy mask around my face like that all day. That's just not a holiday, is it? You're going back the first week in April. Blimey, you're keen, Dennis. The Font and Firkin, yeah. The Font and Firkin, Gary, that's it. I was having a good boogie woogie with some friends. John, my son, has been through operations to make him walk again. Independent. He was doing really well, but fell down the stairs and broke his ankle. Oh dear, sorry to hear that. That's a bit of a setback, isn't it? Jesus. Oh well, I hope he gets well. Quick recovery. Colin McCarby, hope you lad gonna be okay soon, JJ. Right. Colin, have you booked to go to Tenerife yet, or are you waiting? Or it'd be great to go with you. You said you was going to go out St. Patrick's Day or something. You have to message me, WhatsApp me. So many people are not wearing the mask, the police won't enforce it. Well, we've got to guess. Oh, here we go. We've got Pete and Shell. Well, hey. Hello. Hello, Shell. How's the Chinese? Cool, that's big. Hello.
Hello, John.
How you doing, Pete? Hey.
Fine, mate. How's yourself?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm in my house coat at the moment, as the Irish would say.
Okay. Your internet's lagging a bit.
Is it?
It's like jerky. It's not smooth, but we can see and hear
All
you.
right.
How much value then? How much value?
Can you what?
Come out the house.
What have you ordered?
Chinese.
Come out the house.
What have you got? Pork balls? Chicken balls?
Up there.
King prawn and chicken.
King prawn chicken?
In honey and chili sauce.
That looks nice.
And we get mushrooms, which I don't like, but Michelle does. Cashew nuts and ginger.
Ginger.
So it's all, it's all mixed in the same tray, like this little dish.
Your curry looks 10 times better than mine. It makes mine look terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe I haven't tried half of that stuff that you're eating. I'll have to try it sometime.
Look, crispy chips.
Crispy chips.
It's very, very, very nice.
Yeah, it looks it.
£13 delivered.
It's making me hungry.
I'm gonna go on.
So we're going to knock it off now, Johnny.
Okay, well,
Finish
thanks
the
for
meal.
coming on and saying hi. That's brilliant.
Yeah, we're staying on. We're staying tuned in. We're just going to get
Eat
some
your
of this
dinner.
food.
I'll let you eat your dinner. Take care.
Sorry?
I'll let you eat your dinner.
Yeah. We'll finish the food and we'll come back. We're staying tuned in. Don't worry.
Take care.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, mate.
See you later. Bye. There you go. That was Pete and Shell from Newcastle eating their Chinese live. But I said come back later because they're eating, you know. Let them eat their dinner. So that was nice. They've never been on before live, so that was good. Colin, do you want to come on and say hi? How's your karaoke going? Your DJing or whatever? Is that good? Dennis Manning, do you want to come on and say hi? Does anyone else want to come on? Anyone can come on and say hi. Open chat. I'll put another link in the screen. See if you can work it out. There you go. Probably need to plug this lead in before the battery runs out as well. What's it on? 60%. Oh, that's all right. So we've got 31 watching. Hello. Wow, this is a lot of people watching for lost track. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday? It's Tuesday today, isn't it? Karaoke doing really well. Cheers, mate. Busy. I'm doing Tenerife, hopefully 14th to the 21st of March. Okay. Yeah, I have looked online. I was looking at trying to go with a different operator, like a different airline. Because I normally go on EasyJet. I get a bit fed up going on EasyJet now, and I was looking at Wizz Air. Going on Wizz Air. I've never been on Wizz Air. But I've heard a lot of reports that they keep cancelling their flights and rebooking people, and then people have trouble getting their money back, or it's hassle. I was having a look today. It don't even look like they're operating out of Gatwick. It says, oh, get these seats for £4.99, and there's a sale on, and 20% off and 30% off and all this stuff. And you think, oh yeah, that's good. And then when you go on their website, it's like the dates are not available when you want to go, or the price is more, or it says, oh, you have to go from Luton Airport or something. It's bloody stupid. So I haven't bothered with them at the moment. 50-60 return Ryanair from Bournemouth. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I can try and work something out going with you. I could drive down to Bournemouth, couldn't I? Dennis Manning, you're going to go to the slow boat in Tenerife, do you? You're gonna be brave and go there, are you? Take your boxing gloves. Probably good idea to take 2 or 3 people with you. Bit dodgy, that place. Haggis. I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know, Colin. Have to maybe come down and see you one weekend. Come down soon, maybe meet you. That'd be good. I don't know. I don't know if I could come for a couple of days, maybe, or something. I don't know. Come down to Bournemouth or something. Yeah. Yeah, Dennis, say Johnny Vlogger brought you along. You get discount. Ask the waiter if he'll give me my money back on the sweet and sour pork balls. I must admit, it looks like their pork balls in that slow boat one, though. They're soft. They're not. They don't make them in crispy batter, and they're very soft. And because he put the sweet and sour sauce on them, and they were very soft. When I went to eat them, they were even softer. And that's what I was moaning about. But the guy was trying to say, oh, you should have said, don't keep it separate. Keep the sweet and sour separate. But normally you do have it separate. When do you go to a Chinese and they put the sweet and sour sauce on the pork balls? You normally get it in a little round tub, separate, and then you pour on what you want to put on, not what they want to put on. They put loads on, and that's why it was all blimmin' soft, and that's why I was kicking up. But the guy didn't seem to understand what I was going on about. So the best thing is I just don't go there again, and I just go to other places. You know what I mean? Or if I do go back there, I'll say, right, I don't want any trouble, yeah? I'll get the guy to sign a contract. I'll say, if anyone damages my camera or my gimbal, you have to pay for it. Yeah? That's what I'll do. And if I'm not happy about anything, we have to sort it out. Not have an argument over it. I don't know. I'll have to see. We'll see. I don't know. Might go back there, might not. But there's Peking Garden just round the corner, isn't there? On the same level. If you walk along from the slow boat one to the front by Porta Colon, there's a pub. Can't remember the name of the pub now, but and then you go left of that, and then there's the Peking Garden. So I'll probably just go to the Peking Garden one if I went round there again. Or I'll walk up the road to Mandarin, the buffet one. Kim's the owner. I've known her for years since I not first time I come here, but second time I come here, 2000 and when was it? I come in the second time ever. It was 2007, something like that. And I've come here in 2021, and she's still there. The business is still operating after a pandemic. So they're obviously quite a good Chinese, aren't they? Otherwise they wouldn't be there. Normally go to the Taipan in Safari Centre. I haven't been to that one. Okay. Oh, where was it I went? I went to another place, Peking Garden 3, I think it was. The back of the Safari Centre. Oh, don't go there. It's terrible. I had egg fried rice, and it was like crunchy egg fried rice. And I said to the woman, can I have some proper egg fried rice, some soft egg fried rice? And she goes, no, all the same. You want more or not? And I went, no, I don't want more crunchy egg fried rice. And then she says, oh, you have chips. You have chips then. So I had to have chips instead of egg fried rice with a curry. And that ruined it, really. I wasn't happy. So I'm not going there again. The other place I went to was Golden City Chinese in the Almirada Strip, Los Cristianos, near the Pasarela Centre. That's a nice Chinese. Highly recommend that one. You and Tom's picture will be on the most wanted in the slow boat. Yeah. Crime Watch. Be on Crime Watch. Spanish Crime Watch. Tenerife. Have you seen these two men causing trouble in the slow boat? How many views on that video? I think it's on about 1100 now. Yeah, so it's had quite a lot. But I have changed the title of the video about 3 times, so maybe that affected the views. If I'd have just left it alone as it was in the first place, it might have had a lot more views, but I don't know. It's on 1100 views, so it's not doing bad, but it's not really a nice video to watch, I don't think. I think once that trouble kicks off, it ruins it, really. And some people are on my side. They're saying, oh, yeah, you're in the right, Johnny. And then other people saying, oh, no, you was wrong. And you shouldn't have done this and you shouldn't have done that. So it's a bit of a controversial video, really. But that's just how it is. I like chips with curry sauce, sausage and chips, fish and chips. Susan says it was a good laugh having you and Tom together on holiday. Are you going to Ibiza with him? Yeah, it'd be like Kevin and Perry and Kevin, isn't it? All I want to do is... Oh, dear. Yeah, hopefully I can go on a few holidays and have a laugh. Not many people have chips with curry in the south. No, that's true. It's not a it's not a it's not a favourite, I guess, down the south. I think I have had a couple of Chineses though, like with a separate bowl of chips, but I don't put them in with the curry. I always have them separate. It's a bit like some people don't like pineapple on pizza. I love pineapples on a pizza, but some people hate it. Don't hire pedal boats on holiday, Johnny with Tom. Yeah, it's funny you say that because we was going to get on one of them in Fannaby Beach. They had some, but I went on the day we went to ask, can we go on them? The man said the sea was too rough, so we couldn't go on one. Otherwise, we would have gone on one. Oh, is Gerald going? Got to go. Bye. Bye, Gerald. See you another time. Stay safe. Chester is nice. Been there a few times. Cheshire Oaks quite a lot. Southerners don't have chips, really. You're right. Well, I'll have chips with curry sauce all day long, or maybe sweet and sour chicken balls or pork balls I'd have with chips, but I wouldn't put a curry with chips. No. That's just not me. Not my thing. I'm sure there's a few things I eat that Northerners don't like, so I'll have to work out what I eat that you guys up the north don't like. I'm sure there's something. Do Northerners like kebabs? Chicken kebabs. I eat lots of chicken kebabs or lamb kebabs. They're another favourite of mine. Like if I've been to a few pubs or something, I have one at the end. I did have one. I did have a massive kebab the other day when I was out with some friends. Dan and Sam, if you're watching, hello. I've got a photograph here somewhere. Let's see if I've got it on my phone still. It's not very clear, but there's that's a kebab I was eating at 3 in the morning in Brighton, West Street. It was a lamb kebab. It cost £8. It was a large one. Had loads of tomatoes on it, onions, and then all the sauce, the mayonnaise, and the lamb was underneath. And it was absolutely delicious. It was amazing. And I can't remember the name of the place, but if I go back there, I might do a live or something, or like a recording or something next time. And the boss comes from London. He's quite funny to talk to. It gets very busy in there. It'd be dead. All of a sudden, a load of people all rush in and have their kebabs, order them, and then it'll thin out, and then it's a constant, loads of people coming and going all the time. Very busy. Mushy peas and chips. Yeah, you see, that's another thing. I don't think many Southerners like mushy peas. Can't say I think I've had them once years ago, but not recently. Maybe I'll try some again sometime. Maybe I might even go up to the north one day. I might meet Pete and Shell up the north, and they can show me what the Northerners eat. You know. It could be quite interesting. You never know. A large one is about £4 in Scotland. Wow, that's cheap. That's half price. Blimey, I paid £8 for mine the other day. It was £7.90. There you go. It's £7.90. And the drink cost me, a can of drink was £1. So that cost me what? £8.90. We will show you how real people eat. Ha ha. Okay, Pete and Shell. I must be missing out on something good, mustn't I? Marisa, watching from Wild West Coast, Canada. Is this a comedy channel? It's not a comedy channel, but it can be sometimes. It can be funny on here. It's the luck of the draw. You have to keep watching, I guess. You have to be a subscriber and come on when it's live, and then join in the chats. I do lives, I do quizzes, I do karaoke, I do live walkabouts sometimes. I haven't done one for a while, or I might do a live eating and drinking video maybe. I do all different things. So, you know, you have to come and watch. Come and watch Marisa from the west coast of Canada. What part of Canada are you? Near Alaska? Or was that Canada's further up, isn't it? Doner kebab salad, garlic mayo. Blimey. It was in Tenerife with Tom. What? I had a kebab in Tenerife? I don't remember that. I must have been drunk then. Hello, Helen Casey. How you doing? Anything can happen, yes. Lives are always unpredictable. That's the thing. It's not always a set procedure. It's not always planned. You know, you could be planning your life like, I'll do this for 10 minutes, I'll do that for 20 minutes, I'll do that for half an hour. It could all go perfect, and then all of a sudden someone could come from behind and start pulling silly faces, or they might attack you or anything. You don't know. You just don't know, do you? I had one in Eastbourne last summer. I was drinking a pint in this pub. It's just down the road, the Sovereign Harbour, and I was talking, and then I didn't realise, but there was a woman to my right, and she was like waving and everything, and I couldn't work out who she was waving to, and then I clicked she was in the camera, and then I started talking to her. I was going, oh, hello, you know, but I didn't know, you know. It's quite funny. So you never know, do you? We'll do very close to Alaska. That's nice, Marisa. I'd love to go to Alaska one day. Maybe if I go over there, I can meet you. There you go. What's the weather like in Alaska, or shall I say Alaska, Marisa? What's the temperature there right now? It must be very cold. It's about 3-4 degrees here in England, the UK. In the south, I don't know what it is at the north. It could be colder, but it's certainly not very warm. It must be minus something there, surely. Mods on here are doing a great job. Just wanted to say I was late coming in. Fair play. Okay. It's comedy when you do Frank Spencer. Frank Spencer or Mr. Bean? Bean. Oh, Betty. Betty, I got to drink my lager. I'm just gonna have a Heineken. Yes, it's very nice. Three degrees here. Here you go. Look, I went out the other day. I got some shot glasses. Look. Here you go. I've got 4 of them. I've got them in a charity shop. So I might do. I might have some shots live on here soon. There you go. Temperature today is 2 degrees. Wow. I thought it would have been -10 or something where you are, Marisa. What do you do in where are you actually in Canada? What's it called where you are? Has it got a name? I've never been to Canada. I'd like to go there one day. That's another place I want to go to. Toronto. Over the west coast, like near where you are. Big shot glass Johnny. Do you think that was a big one? Well, I must admit, it's bigger than the ones you get in. Where is it? We went the other day. We went in the Font pub, and my friends were having shots. I don't know. They were pinky colour. I don't know what they're called. And they were literally. They must have been. They must have been a quarter of the size of that. They were like little plastic ones. They were only like about that high. So that's quite big, I suppose. Yeah. What's that? Did I watch what? Did I watch Behind the Scenes with Rick and Shelley? No, I haven't watched that one yet. I'll have to watch that. It's a good video, is it, JJ? Okay, I'll have to watch that then. Broughton Islands. Broughton Islands, BC. What does the BC stand for, Marisa? Is that... I was going to say British Columbia, but it's not going to be that, is it? Broughton Islands. Wow, never heard of that place. It sounds nice, though. Lucas Sheekan. Hey, John. Hello. Aye, JJ, it is a big glass. That's not a big glass. How's that a big glass? All right, there's a can of lager then. Look, there's a can of lager. Well, I know it's probably a little bit bigger than normal. Yeah, I agree, it's bigger. I must admit, if I went round someone's house or I had friends here and they kept filling this up, I'd start struggling, I reckon, after 2 or 3 of these. I wouldn't be able to drink them. I'd be going, have you got a smaller one? Have you got a smaller one? Quick. What are these called then? If that's not a shot glass, what is that then? It said they were shot glasses. So did I get a bad deal? Are these wine sampler glasses maybe? Would you put a wine sample in that? I don't know. Maybe they just call that a large shot glass. It's a large one. I don't know. It's a whiskey glass. A Lech glass. What's a Lech glass, Pete and Shell? Well, I've got 4 of them anyway. They're all the same. I've got that one there. And then I've got 3 more. So I've got 4 of them. A Lech glass. A whiskey glass, is it? So is this what the cowboys used to have in the westerns? When they're at the bar and they go, Lone Ranger, give me another one, boy. Or they go, cheers. Okay, let's wait for your comments. It's a whiskey glass. It's a Lech glass. Ha ha ha. Double shot. It's a double shot one. So it's a double shot. Oh my God. I'll have to only have it half full then. So if I have a shot in here, then I only have it half full, yeah? Because right to the top is 2 shots, yeah? Tenerife coffee. I have a Leche Grande in there. Whee! Down the Abora or the Promenade restaurant on the front there, Los Cristianos. Who's had a Leche Grande? Tracy, why do I keep getting blocked on here? I have no idea, Tracy. It's certainly not me. How are you doing? Have you finished your Chinese now, Pete and Shell? Was it nice? Ellen says. I was a barkeeper for years. Looks like 2 ounces, 60 milliliters. Yeah, maybe it is. I've got a watering jug. Maybe I'll fill it up, see how much water it takes. We've got a guess. Ah, we got Pete and Shell back. Let's bring them back. Fill it up, see how much water it takes. Hello.
Hi everyone.
How you doing?
And it down.
I can hear it 10 seconds behind me. Never mind. So was your meal good?
It was lovely. Too much. It would literally
Too
feed
much.
4 people.
It was enough to feed 4 people.
Ooh, big portions.
Wow. It's a shame I don't live around the corner, isn't it? I would have come round.
Yeah, you would have been welcome.
The beers.
On the beer.
You
Like I used to
will you
steam.
eating the rest? You eating the
That's
rest
what I'm
tomorrow?
drinking, John.
What's that? Pilsner. Pilsner.
Right.
Pilsner.
Rheinbacher.
German.
Yeah.
Scheinbacher.
Rheinbacher. Not Scheinbacher. You need some new glasses, Johnny.
Yeah, they might. Yeah. I think. Where'd you get that?
Aldi. 4 cans, 500 ml, £2.99.
Is that
Bargain.
all? That's cheap.
It is. That's why I buy it.
Bargain. I think I've had some from Lidl like that, but it might be a slightly different name.
Yeah, it's the same. They're very identical. Lidl and Aldi.
Right.
I mean, we've
I
got both
them.
where we live. So
Yeah. I remember when Lidl first come out, and I bought them then. So I don't know how many years ago. I don't know how many years ago it was now. Lidl started. It must have been over. Must be nearly 20 years ago or something. 15 years ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I remember I bought some, and that when you just showed that can, it brought flashbacks back to me buying some in Lidl years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if they sell it anymore. The one that I'm thinking of, they might have stopped it. I don't know.
I mean, I only go to Lidl every now and again to do little things that I like there. I go to Lidl and I go to Aldi. And I go to different places depending on what we buy. We don't shop in the same shop, if you know what I mean.
You shop around.
Yeah, I mean, where we live, we're quite lucky. We live right in the town centre, so we've got everything. We've got Tesco's, we've got Morrison's, we've got a shop called Home Bargains. There's Aldi, Lidl, Boys. We've got everything on the doorstep, really.
Sounds a bit
Iceland as
like
well.
Which one was that?
Iceland.
Iceland, yeah.
Yeah, we've got everything we need on the doorstep, to be honest.
Oh, that's all right then. You're spoilt for choice.
We are.
That's good. What's this? Tracy, I'm okay, but a few days I haven't been able to comment on your videos. I haven't been live. Bike seat sniffer. That's a funny name.
Thank you, JJ.
An Irish man, me, mum would be excited, Lucas says. Johnny, is that the never-ending pizza to go with your never-ending drink? Yeah. Now the pizza's gone. I've actually finished it, but the lager I am struggling. As you know, I do drink slow sometimes. I've only had half a can of that. I've been, what's that? Nearly 2 hours. That's ridiculous. There you go. Most people have had two. Most people have had two or three by now, and then their fourth one.
How many you had?
4.
There you go, 4. See, I told you. So we got 31 people in the room now. Blimey, that's a lot of people. For it's double what I used to get. Hopefully, you can get more soon. It'd be great to get to 100 one day. Some people have 1,000 people on live, don't they? So is it cold where you are, Pete and Shell?
No, it's lovely and warm in the house.
Warm in the house, cold outside.
Yeah. Got the fire on. There's a log burner going.
You got a log burner?
Well,
Nice
electric one.
On.
I know the ones. I think my daughter's got one like that.
Optimist, they're called.
Optimist.
Yeah.
Okay.
They basically work on water. There's the technology's fascinating. It's light and water that creates the flames.
Okay.
And they're not cheap. That was £600, and that was in the sale. 700. There you go.
700. Wow. Marisa's got to go. Right. Bye, Marisa from West Canada.
Bye, Marisa.
Great to see her come on here. I don't know how she found me. That's pretty amazing. See, now I could never have predicted that was going to happen today. You never know when you're going to get people from far away come on your live. It does happen occasionally.
Yeah, the food Johnny was quite good. Like I say, it's a big portion. It's £13. King prawn, chicken and mushroom. They put onions in, peppers, celery. There's a little bit of celery in there as well. We always get mushrooms, cashew nuts, and ginger because Michelle likes mushrooms. I don't. I like ginger. Michelle doesn't. And then the cashew nuts we both like.
How many dishes was it that you had?
Just one. That's basically one serving for one person.
That was one dish.
Yeah, and the chips are always. I mean, it's a bag full of chips. I mean, it could literally depends on how big an appetite you have, obviously. But I mean, you could easily serve that between 3 or 4 people. You know.
I suppose up the north you get big portions.
Well, if you ever go to America, you want to see the portions they serve. We went to New York.
Well, yeah, obviously
We've got friends in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, I agree with you there. America, you get big portions, but I think what I'm trying to say is you get bigger portions up the north than down here. So,
depends where you go, John, to be honest.
Some places are more generous than others, I suppose. Some places you go and you go, bloody hell, is that it? How tiny? And then you go to another place and you go, cool, that's good. You know.
Oh, it's tiny, smaller.
Well, there's another Chinese that we get from just down the road called Phoenix Express. And they're cheaper. Their portions are a little bit smaller. And they have a different selection of vegetables. They put things in that other Chinese don't, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's about variety, really. I mean, we eat different places.
Okay. I notice where I go sometimes, some of the Chinese chicken curries, they have bits missing, like the peas or the mushrooms. It's more barer. It's just like sauce with chicken and a few onions.
Yeah.
Whereas you go somewhere else and it'll have a few extras like peas and other stuff, mushrooms. You know.
Well, we were in Singapore 3 years ago, and we went to the cheapest Michelin-starred restaurant in the world, right? And it was called Leo Fan Hawker Chan, right, on Smith Street in Singapore. And I swear to God, it was 1-star Michelin. And we went in there and we had a meal for less than what you'd pay for a McDonald's. And it was absolute knockout.
Cool. That would have been a good food review.
Well, we've got a lot of footage on Facebook from our travels, and we're going to try our best to put it on.
Yeah, maybe you should dig it all out and put some of it up.
Yeah. We did a vlog today where we went to a waterfall just in our local area. And I mentioned on the vlog about a waterfall that we went to in Bali, Indonesia. And we're going to try and dig that out of our archive footage and put that on the channel as well, just for you guys to have a look at, because it was absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah, people like things like that. That would do well, probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Johnny, you know, when you go on YouTube and you see what people see, look at and watch, it's fascinating. Some of the stuff. I mean, there's a channel that we follow at the moment, right? And I tell you what it is, it's so basic and simple. It's a couple that live in Azerbaijan, right? And they live in a little farm in the middle of a field, and they go out and they pick the vegetables out the garden. The guy, he sets a fire away, and his wife does all the prep of the meat and everything, and they start cooking on this fire, this log fire. And the first time I watched it, I was so fascinated. And then I looked at the views. They've got like, I think it's about 5 million subscribers. They put a video on about 10 hours ago, 12 hours ago, and it's already had nearly 2 million views. And I'm thinking, it's fascinating. I just love it. I just love the world of YouTube.
Wow. Yeah, I guess it goes like that with some people, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, there's probably a channel somewhere where some old D is probably knitting a jumper for a grandkid. She's probably had 1,000 views in 24 hours. You know what I mean? It's one of them mad things.
Yeah, I suppose it's a bit like that guy that was in La Palma, isn't it? Bushcraft Bear.
Yeah.
He was getting lots of views and subscribers in no time, filming the volcano.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, how have you got that many subscribers? You know, that quick, and the views, incredible. But that's how it is with some YouTubers. Yeah.
I'm bursting with energy at the minute in terms of excitement about what we're doing. I'm not trying to get too carried away, don't get us wrong, but I've got loads of ideas and loads of things I want to do. like I say, I've got my massive toy collection in the spare room. And when I went through before, Johnny, I said to Michelle, I was like, whoa, where's all this come from? It was crazy. I was like picking things up, little toys, little figures, and I'm thinking, I mean, to somebody somewhere in the world who collects that kind of thing, they must be worth a few quid. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. And then people like to watch or look at videos of stuff like that. So
What you
Yeah.
drinking?
Somebody's asking what I'm drinking. I'm drinking German beer,
German beer.
Rheinbacher Pilsner. It's 4.5% volume, 500ml cans, which I get them from Aldi and they're £2.99.
It's probably stronger than this. Oh no, 5%. At Heineken's 5%. There you go.
Yeah. Good drink, Heineken, John.
I've got a Strongbow here. What's that? 4.5%. I had a Rattlers the other day. That was 6%.
Mm-hmm.
Too strong.
See, I can't drink beers when they're too strong, like Special Brew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, too bitter.
Tenants Extra.
I've not drunk that for a long time.
What do they call it? There's the Tenants where it's really strong. I can't remember the name of it now.
I have no idea. That's
Well,
a Scottish beer, isn't it?
I had a can of it once and it was really strong.
Yeah.
And it was too much. Maybe one can and that's it. I wouldn't drink any more.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to have another night out, Johnny.
Yeah. Definitely.
Either you come to Newcastle or we'll come down to the south coast and meet you.
There's a few people I want to have nights out with. So.
Or could meet you halfway.
Or maybe we go on holiday together again sometime,
Definitely.
Careful.
Go when you go.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch. I mean, I've got your phone number.
Yep. Yeah, it'd be great. I'd love to.
Be a good laugh.
Okay.
I remember that night we did the live on Tim's channel. And as you know, you were there. It went over quite quick, and obviously you had to move on to do your Indian meal review. And we went to one of the bars around the corner.
GG.
And what? Yeah, we went on the bars around the corner, and I said to Michelle, I says, "Oh, what a nice guy John is. You're the kind of guy we could just crack on to all night."
Was that the bar with the karaoke in it, or another one?
Yeah, I'm just laughing at JJ's comment. What's one of them, JJ? Yeah.
Hello, Mohammed Naji.
All right, sorry, I misread that. I thought it meant someone else.
JJ went to a swingers club once.
Not you,
Colin McCarby, I'm on Thai food, tea, and antibiotics. Oh my God. Oh dear. Just want a few beers as well, Colin.
No, not the swingers.
Is that a swiggers club or a swingers club?
Either. Oh, you got it right.
Swingers. It was a swingers club. I was right. Okay.
I've got a clue what one of them is.
What's one of them, JJ?
That must have been weird. A swingers club. Can't say I've ever been to one.
You just my mistake.
Are you talking from experience there, like JJ?
Both swingers party.
Can you see he's
So,
all right, John? Is the light okay?
I can. It is a little bit dark, but I can see you.
Right. We've got a lamp, actually. I'll let Michelle, we've got another lamp in the corner. We'll get a bit more light on it.
Sometimes it's the phone, isn't it, that's the problem, not the light.
Yeah.
It's the brightness isn't right or something. It's all
Michelle
down
definitely
to
grey few nights.
all down to
JJ,
experience.
I think has some hidden secrets there.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm into swingers clubs, JJ. I think I'd rather just be in a straight place. Oh God.
Well, we've actually been in gay clubs as well. I tell you what it is, there's some good laughs in gay clubs. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah.
went into
I've
one.
been to some.
We went to one in Newcastle, right, years and years ago, and
Brilliant.
we were sat down, and obviously there's these drag acts going on, and this this person come over. I mean, I don't know if it was male or female, but this person come over in the stockings and suspenders and all the gear, and they sat down and looked around. This honestly, the humour was so funny. He looked around and went, "Right, my gear door's not working. Which one of you is gay?"
Oh, there's a few of those in Brighton as well.
But we were actually out with a few friends that night, and oh, what a laugh that was.
I remember stuff here.
I'll take you next time, Johnny. We pull a few chicks, then go on to the swinging bars. Okay. Tom had a job in a dodgy club in Las Americas, didn't he? Yeah, he was in Stringfellas strip club.
JJ, don't forget about us. Don't leave us out.
Pete and Shell want to come. Come on.
I want to see what it's all about. You better what happened, haven't you?
Well, you've got the big gay festivals every year in Brighton in the summer. So there's plenty of fun with gay people then, if you like that sort of thing. Lesbians, gay men, probably swingers, probably everything, all in one place. There you go.
Yeah. I'll tell you what it is though, John, right? We've been in, like I say, a few swingers clubs. Yeah, swingers clubs. I mean gay clubs. Delete that bit. I mean gay clubs, sorry. And the one thing you never ever see is trouble.
No. So true. No, I know. I've met quite a lot of gay people, and they're very friendly people. You know, they're a laugh.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, actually, our youngest son is gay.
Right.
Lovely lad, and like I say, his partner. I mean, I remember years ago when we came out to one of the bars in Newcastle, you had all these people outside, and they were chucking all this abuse at the people that were coming out, all this nasty words and things. I think there's no need for it.
Nah.
You know, it doesn't matter whether you're black, white, gay. Doesn't matter what your religion is. You know, we're all the same, aren't we? You know what I mean? It's about.
We're all same. We're all equal. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, where we live, there's a guy who walks around and he's a transvestite. I mean, you can spot him a mile off. And he was walking down the street. I actually seen him it was yesterday, and see, he stands out a mile. I mean, you can see it's a guy dressed in a skirt and with all the makeup and everything on. And there's a couple of people in the street. You can see them turn around and sniggering and you can see them saying different comments and that, and I'm thinking, so what? You know, if that person wants to be that person, let them be that person. You know?
Yeah. Well, some people are born men or female, and they want to be the opposite, don't they? They
Exactly.
want to change. They want to change at a certain point. If that's how they want to be, then let them.
Yeah. I mean, my old job, there was somebody starting who was a guy, and this is a funny story. There was a guy who'd basically gone all the way through his life up to 60 years old, right? And he was based in, I think he was based in your area, actually, John, the South Coast, because he used to drive for Brighton and Hove Albion bus company.
Right.
And he moved up to the northeast. I don't know why. I don't know whether he was getting away from some kind of issues he was having. He was a little bit of a, he wouldn't really talk about his situation. He would talk to you, but he wouldn't really talk about his situation. And we found out that he came up here as a fresh start, if you like. And he had a sex change done at that kind of age, like 60 years old. And like a lot of the lads and lasses I worked with, not so much, there wasn't so many women working there when I was there, a couple of, but a lot of the lads were like making little bits of like humorous comments about him, saying, calling him Mrs. Doubtfire. And I used to think, why are you saying things like that? You know what I mean? You know, just accept him of who he is. And I tried to talk to him once, and he was shy. You could see he was shy. He didn't want to talk about his situation at all, and he just wanted to come in, do his job, and go home. He didn't really want to interact with many people. So that was some kind of, I don't know whether it's some kind of confidence thing or what, but I'm thinking just
maybe
let him get on with it. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter who he is.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion. That's my views on it. So there you go.
Will make people want to be both, maybe. Like half their life one and half the other.
Well, it's like transvestites. I mean, normal guys, normal people that dress up on the weekend and do whatever they do. You know what I mean? It's like, if that's what floats your boat, that's what floats your boat. You know what I mean? Just crack on. It doesn't. We don't judge anybody.
You get your drag queens, and then you get your men that dress in women's clothes, and they try to look like a woman as much as they can. Yeah. I've seen a few of them. And then you've got the more serious ones that do the sex change bits as well.
Yeah.
Like have the breasts added or whatever, or their willy removed, you know.
Yeah.
But it's up to them, isn't it? I suppose going to Thailand would be an experience.
It is. We've been
with the lady boys. You know, you can't tell the difference, can you? With some of them, they look so alike.
Yeah, when you travel abroad, Johnny, honest to God, some of the things. Yeah, we've been to Thailand. We've been to Phuket.
It must be a bit of a gutter for a man, though. Like if he thinks he's pulled a woman and then it's not a woman, and it's a man.
Imagine that.
Be a bit gutted.
Yeah.
Well, I would anyway.
You'd want your money back, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I want my money back. I want a real woman. Quick, get me a real woman. I'd like to go there one day. I've never been there, Thailand.
No.
My youngest daughter's been there. She went to Phuket and Bangkok and somewhere else. Can't remember the other place, the jungle or something, where they got elephants and that. Up the north, is it? The north of Thailand?
Chiang Mai, I think is where you're trying to think of.
What's it called?
Chiang Mai. That's up in the north.
Chiang Mai, yeah, it might be that, yeah.
Yeah. Pattaya is on the coast. That's the beach part.
Pattaya?
Yeah, Pattaya. However you see it.
Yeah, that's where all the women are, isn't it?
Apparently so, John. I don't know. I've never been.
I've seen lots of videos on YouTube of them.
Yeah, I bet you have. And I bet you've liked them and all.
I was thinking, blimey, you've only got to be there 2 minutes and you have 5 women jumping on you.
Yeah.
You'd be you wouldn't know which way to turn, would you? You'd be like that. You'd be going, bloody hell, bloody hell.
Not when you like, you know.
How?
Kid in a sweet shop, you mean?
Lucas asked me if I wanted to go. Yes, that's right, Lucas. That's a friend of mine. Yeah, we might go there one day, Lucas, eh?
We're all going together.
Has JJ been to Thailand? There's a question for you.
What's that?
Has JJ been to Thailand?
JJ, have you been to Thailand? So what part of Thailand did you go to, Pete?
Phuket.
Phuket? Okay.
Yeah.
It's nice. So is that where they've got the beach with the little islands off the beach? Do you know the little island things I'm on about?
You want an airport, do you?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We've travelled to that many places, John. Honest to God, it's when we go back into our memory bank of travel, it's
Probably can't remember.
Yeah.
So many places.
I mean, when we think of different places we've been to, we having a chat one day, and we went to France one year, and Chelsea's okay. Remember that hotel we stayed in? No, we couldn't remember.
Lucas, why do I want to go to Thailand? Why do you think I want to go there for? JJ hasn't been
yet.
Not yet. So you're going to go there soon, JJ, are you? Is it on the to-do list?
He's booking a flight now as we talk.
Yeah, I think I will have to go there one day, definitely.
Yeah.
For the lady boys. Yeah, right. No thanks. Never say no. Never say no, JJ says. Yeah, I think I will go there. Yes, maybe in a year or two, maybe when the COVID goes down more.
So where's the best foreign country you've been to, John?
The best foreign country.
Your favourite?
I'll probably say the most dangerous.
No, favourite. Where's the favourite foreign place you've been to?
I think the best place I've been so far is America, Orlando, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing all the big theme parks and that.
Right.
Universal Studios and Disneyland and all that. That was quite amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And Hooters bar. That was quite good.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of all the staff were like women, and they've all got like short t-shirts on.
Oh yeah.
And it's like
oh yeah, we went to a bar like that in
boobs are hanging out near enough, and it's like your eyes are popping out. It's like, what the hell? And they're like serving you drinks and burgers. It's like, Jesus, is this legal? And but that's what they do. They do it to get you in there, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you'd see that here in England. I don't think it'd be allowed. probably be some law banning it. But
Yeah, we
I
went
wouldn't.
to a place in St. Louis that was like that. It was all these girls with skimpy stuff on and
Yeah, short skirts and
basically
short
on
t-shirts.
display, if you like. And I tried to do a video. This is going back to 2018. And I tried to do a video and the management was straight on top. It was like, whoa, you can't video this, man.
You
And
can't do that.
no, and basically what it was, the guy said, you can video as long as you ask permission from everybody in there. But if one of the staff says no,
You can't.
that's it. I mean, when you got 10 or 12 waitresses going around the building, I mean, how when you're on a night out having a meal with a drink with friends, how are you meant to go around everybody in the staff? Say, excuse me, can I just have permission? Excuse me, can I have permission? Excuse me, can I have permission? I mean, how do you go on with that? Do you know what I mean?
Take forever, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I had a photograph taken with about 10 of them.
Yeah.
All in a line. I said, "Oh, can I have a photograph of some of the girls?" And they was all in a line, like about 5 each side of me.
Yeah.
I've got a picture somewhere. They didn't mind that. That was quite good. Yeah.
So what happened after the picture was took, Johnny?
No comment.
I was kind of expecting that answer, to be honest.
I think I wanted to get all their numbers, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they must. I don't know if they stay long at them jobs there. It makes you wonder if they don't stay very long and then they get other staff in. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Must I don't know if they enjoy doing that or if it after a while it gets to them. I don't know. Maybe it gets too much doing that sort of job. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to say, really.
Well, we were in Amsterdam years ago. I mean, I'm going back to probably 2000, really, 2004 maybe, and we went to Amsterdam for the first time. And we got chatting on with this. We're in the red light bit, and we got chatting on with this prostitute, and just chatting on. We're just passing by, and it was quite funny. We were talking to waiter, and this guy pulled up on a pedal bike. He was basically delivering the antiseptic wipes and the condoms, and it was like an Amazon delivery.
Oh
Funny.
God.
And then we walked around the corner, and we started walking along the canal. And all of a sudden, this door just burst open. And this massive bouncy, must have been about 90 foot tall or something, this huge gorilla guy came out. And he had a hold of this guy like he was carrying a little handbag. And he just threw this guy in the canal. And it was one of them things, I wished I'd had a video of it. He just threw this guy in the canal because obviously some of them go in there and do whatever they do and they don't pay.
Yeah.
And he threw this guy in the canal, and I just looked at Michelle. I thought, have I just seen what I've just seen? And this guy's in the canal splashing about, and he's swearing on or chatting on in Dutch, whatever language he was talking. And this bounce guy just turned around and walked in like it was nothing.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Where was this, Amsterdam?
Amsterdam, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was
the
like
red
someone
light
out.
district.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Why doesn't that surprise?
I've never seen so many sex shops with women in the window.
I know there's some good places over there.
It is a bit weird, I must admit. I've never seen anything like it.
There's a lot of chat about sex on this channel tonight, John.
Yeah, I don't know why. We'll have to ban it. I did watch a program on the telly the other month. They are trying to stop that in Amsterdam now, all that red light district.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking of pushing them all out of Amsterdam to the outskirts and building a big building, and they all go in that instead. But
right.
that'll probably take quite a while, but it might happen eventually. So
See, personally, I'm against things like that. I mean, obviously, you got to think on for years and years. That's been their tradition. You know, that's their way of life. I mean, you go in the coffee shops. I mean, obviously, there's one level where you can sit and have a joint, cannabis joint, and then underneath we went in one of them where you can smoke on one level and then it's drinks on the other level. You can't take alcohol into the bit where you smoke, and likewise you can't take your joints, your smoking joints, whatever it is that smoke over there. You can't take that into the bit where you drink alcohol. And that's always been for years the tradition of that place. So, you know,
don't they have different levels where you smoke different stuff as well?
You can't smoke when you're drinking.
Well, when we were there, because Michelle used to drink, Michelle used to smoke, years ago. And she tried one of the cannabis joints, and they bring out the menu, and obviously you got your lower strength. It's like a beer. It's like the lower strength, and then you go up the upper strength, and you got your top of the range stuff. And Michelle went for the middle range one. But you couldn't take your joint into the bit where you drink alcohol. They've got that kind of rule over there.
Right.
And then I remember one day we're over there.
Everywhere, then?
I think it's just a general rule with the coffee shops over there.
Yeah. I swear I was watching a program the other month, and there was people on a boat trip going up the canal in Amsterdam, and they were smoking all their weed. This boat was like full of smoke because they're all smoking. I swear some of them had a drink in their hand, but I could be wrong.
Then you can, but not in the pub.
You're not allowed, no?
Not in the buildings.
Not in the buildings. It's been a few years we've been there.
All right.
Yeah, coffee shop when you joint.
Yeah.
Bars,
coffee shops where you can smoke the joints. Then you have the alcohol bars where you obviously can drink alcohol. Okay. But you can sit in the bars and smoke a joint and have a soft drink, a non-alcoholic drink.
Yeah, I remember I went in a bar and it had a basement bit underneath, and people were allowed to smoke like weed on the first bit with drinks.
Yeah.
But then if you wanted to have stronger stuff, you had to go downstairs in the basement underneath.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was all legal. I was quite amazed about it all.
Yeah. JJ, you've booked us a table, have you?
Johnny as well. I was off my here, 49 pictures.
Then you got some
deals on you.
You've booked a table for us tomorrow. Wolverhampton in the Midlands. Dennis Manning, you've been to a swingers hotel in Mexico with your ex. Didn't even know it was a swingers hotel till I got there.
Good night, Susan. Take care.
Bye, Susan.
Thank you, JJ. This is just me. This is normal me. This is us, normal as we are. There's no pretense.
Yeah. It's been quite an interesting live today. Talking about certain things.
Johnny, the next live you do, let's talk about knitting.
Yeah, let's find something.
Yeah, in fact, John, I tell you this, the next live we do, right? We'll do a little bit of a thing on these little toy cars. We'll play it together like two little boys.
Little boys live.
Yeah, and you've got to make the little car noises.
Bring all your toys.
Exactly.
Get all your toys out from the loft. from the past.
Or the
Yeah,
present.
maybe I could get a few things out and show people.
Okay.
We'll
Why
get
not?
our Daleks out.
Yeah, I'll find my Dalek and show you it. I think I had another Dalek once, a bigger one. And it had a button on the top of it, and you pressed it, and then it used to keep saying words. But
Right.
the one I got now, the one I found at a car boot a few years ago, it's a bit smaller. But I saw one in a retro shop in Brighton, the same one, and it had a remote with it, and I haven't got the remote, so I'll have to try and get one.
Well, I've got. If you watch me vlog on the little bubble car, I've got like I see in the vlog that I've got a load of stuff. My dad just before Christmas brought a few bags up, and he just dumped them in one side, and I put them in the spare room. And I literally thought I'll have a look at them tomorrow. And with one thing or another, you either forget about it or you you're doing other things in your life. And I thought I'll have a look tomorrow, and then just had a look today, and I looked on the top. I think, oh my God, where on earth's that come from? There's things there I didn't even realise I had.
Yeah.
And there was two things I looked at and thought, wow, how on earth has that survived 40 plus years and it's still in that condition?
It's amazing, isn't it, how some things survive?
Yeah. I mean, you probably know yourself, John. I mean, there's when it comes to toy cars, like a lot of antique dealers will see it's either what's the saying? It's either mint and boxed, or it's played with condition. There's either one or the other. So you have either the ones that's never been out the box,
The one's
not a
never
single
been out
scratch on them.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you have the played with condition. And I found a box, just a simple box for the toy. There's no toy in the box, just the box. Obviously, the toy must be there somewhere. So if I can pair the toy with the box, then
put them back together.
Again, that's something else. It has a value, you know.
Okay. Mine's bigger than yours, Johnny. Car collection. Okay. We're talking about something else then. Right. Yeah, I guess, some people are quite serious about collecting these things, aren't they?
Yeah.
I can't say I've seen a little bubble car toy before. That's quite rare.
I know.
I remember seeing them on the roads, them actual cars, a couple of them, but not a little toy one.
Well, when I was little, I think I must have been about 5. My mum's sister, my Auntie Anne, she had one. And I think if I remember right, that was actually her first car when she passed her test. Because
Wow.
I remember she came to the house in the village where we lived. And like I say, I mean, I'm going off vague memories here. So if I'm giving you the wrong information, I apologise. But I remember because her husband was a bank manager. And when he got promoted to a higher level bank manager at the time, he went and bought her this new car. I can't remember, it was a brand new car. So she got rid of the bubble car. I mean, I used to have I did a vlog, one of my other vlogs, and I mentioned about the cars that I used to own. I used to have a Ford Escort Mark II RS Mexico, John. Remember them?
Oh yeah, the RS Mexicos. They're worth money, aren't they now?
Well, I wish I still had that now. What, 30, 40 grand now?
Cool, yeah. I wish I still had my first car, Mini. I had a Mini Clubman.
Yeah.
You don't see many now.
No.
It was like the Mr. Bean colour, the greeny colour, limey green. And then I sprayed it red with a white roof. So it was like the Italian job, or like a Mini Cooper. And I upgraded everything. I changed all the dash and everything, and then the interior. Oh, I was gutted when I sold it, and then I bought a minivan, and I liked that. And they're rare now. You don't see them.
Yeah,
All
the
these
mini.
cars I've had, you just don't see them now.
Yeah, I tell you what. I tell you what's the one of the rarest ones you'll come across, John. The mini pickup.
Oh yeah, the mini pickup. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I
yeah,
remember.
that's like a van with all the
And
room.
I'm going back to 1990. I think 1991. I had the chance to buy a Ford Sierra RS Cosworth, right? It came in, I was working in the motor trade at the time, and it came in as a part exchange. And the manager where I worked, Michael, he says, "You like that, don't you?" I says, "I do." And I had the money to buy it at the time, but I didn't have the money to insure it. And I remember going to the insurance company, I got this crazy quote, and I thought, I'm going to have to borrow the money.
They're expensive to insure, are they?
Yeah, and I went to my mother and I said, "Mum, can you lend us?" I don't know, it was some crazy amount of money. And she looked at she said, "Oh, what you think about buying?" And it was the Ford Sierra RS Cosworth. It had a top speed of 170 mile an hour. And she went, "You've got no chance. I am not lending you," I don't know what it was, 500, 600 quid. She said, "You'll kill yourself."
She probably thought you'd kill yourself and never get the
Yeah,
money
she
back.
wouldn't let us buy it. I wouldn't care. I was so frustrated because I wouldn't have had another penny in the bank. But I had this absolutely it was in, what colour was it? I think it was in the cobalt blue. It was
yeah.
absolutely stunning. I mean, one of the lads put in the ramps and he had a look and he says, "It's all right." He says,
Was
"The
it
one's
one of
couple
the
of
early Cosworth, the first ones?
The first one, yeah. I actually
Oh,
drove the RS 500 Cosworth as well, which came
cool.
out later. I drove that in one of the, because I used to work at, it's in my vlogs actually. I used to work at a castle, a Lumley Castle Hotel at Chelsea Street in County Durham. And when the Ford RS 500 Cosworth came out, the Sierra, they did a launch event at the hotel. And I ended up driving it. I mean, I still can't remember how somebody allowed me to jump
Someone
in
let you
that thing.
drive at Cosworth?
Yeah. There was some
No.
other cars there as well. It was like a Ford event. Ford were doing this like big launch and they had some other cars there at the time. And I
They
was
wouldn't
let
do that
loose in
now,
this
would they?
500 brake horsepower Cosworth. And I was like, I was driving it because obviously the hotel grounds, I'm actually going to do a vlog of Lumley Castle at some point. And you basically, where they had the cars, it was on the front of the hotel where the lawns and everything is. And I took it onto the driveway, took it round the bottom, and it kind of like loops round. And there was like one of the Ford reps, Ford people there. I said, "Oh, can I take it out of the ground?" He says, "Yeah, no problem." I just took it like a mile up the road, because when you leave where the castle is, you go up towards. It's basically where the County Durham Riverside Cricket Club is now, and you go up to the roundabout, and you can turn left or right and go up the bypass. If you go left, it takes you to Durham. If you go right, it takes you up onto the roads to go to Newcastle. And it's just a dual carriageway. And I took it for a spin up there, and I'm like, "Oh my God, what on earth am I doing? Who's letting me loose on this?" And I was thinking, I'm not going to bring it back in one piece here. I knew I did.
Is that a
And
monster on four wheels?
it needs a racetrack basically. I mean, I couldn't open it up properly. It was like 0 to 60 in 4.5, 5 seconds or something.
Yeah. Whereas
I
I
mean,
think
it
the car was
literally,
too powerful, wasn't it? It was just too
yeah. I mean,
powerful, man.
you literally put in first gear and pull it away, and it just pins you in the seat.
I can't say
So I
I've ever
mean,
driven one. I've been in a few. I used to work on cars, like fitting stereos and alarms in them years ago.
mm,
So I used to go in a lot of the new ones, you know,
yeah,
or some of the special ones, and it was nice. It was a nice experience to work on them. It's just a shame I've got no videos or anything
yeah,
of me working on them, because they would be great to look at now.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I remember back in the day when I was driving. I mean, when you jumped in something like an RS 2000 or a Mexico, I mean, they were different engine sizes, weren't they, John? As you can probably remember, like some of them were 1.8s,
Yeah.
1600s, 2 litres. Then you had the 2.1 Pinto engine as well, if I remember right. You correct us if I'm wrong there.
I don't know.
And they were
I'm not
quick.
sure.
They were quick cars. But when you jumped in something like a Cosworth, oh my God.
I used to like the Capris as well. Ford Capris, they were nice.
Well, there you go. I had a
2 point,
Capri as well. I can't remember, was it 2.8 or 3 litre?
injection.
But they
A
didn't
3
handle
litre.
very well on the road though, John. You went around the corner, you used to spin.
Yeah, the back end went on them, didn't it?
That's exactly right, mate, yeah.
What did
They
you
were
have? A
even
3 litre automatic or manual?
manual, I think.
A manual.
Yeah.
My friends bought one on the Isle of Wight. It was an old green one, a really old one, like an old G-Reg one, like from the 60s. Mark 1 Capri or something, and it was an automatic. It was this horrible greeny colour. And my God, it used to fly. It did. I've never seen a car like it. It was unbelievable.
Mm.
For the age of the car and the power it had, it was unbelievable.
Yeah. Capris were great in a straight line, John.
Yeah.
But as soon as you started turning left or right, you just had to hang on the steering wheel.
As soon as
I mean,
you go over the bend,
you know where I'm
lose
coming
it.
from, don't you?
Fuck that. I don't think I've ever driven a Capri, so luckily I didn't experience that.
Mm.
I went in a few. Other people were driving, but
I bought one when I had about 5 or 6 cars in a short space of time. And I remember when I bought the Capri, I took it for a drive, and yeah, it was great. They were always low as well, weren't they? Didn't matter which Capri you got in, you felt like you were sitting on the floor.
yeah, very low down, weren't they? The seats.
You were. I mean, I took it for a drive, and I thought, yeah,
lots of legroom in the front and no legroom in the back.
that's right.
Yeah.
I think I had it about, off memory, maybe a week. Probably not even that long. I just drove it a few times. I thought, oh, I can't handle this. Every time we went on a roundabout, you were like one of them drift drivers, weren't you? You see them drifters where they go around the tracks from the back end. Yeah, and they're corrected all the time. That's what it was like driving the Capri.
And I just need to ask Colin a question. He says, can I fit alternators? Yes, I can fit alternators. You've got a Zafira, Colin. How old is it? What year is it? Is it petrol, diesel? Let me know. Carry on, Pete.
No, it's all right. Just chat away.
JJ's just met a couple. He's going in the jacuzzi with them. Oh, well. Jesus.
JJ, you are a naughty boy.
Yeah, he's a naughty boy. I didn't know JJ was like this.
You're welcome at our place anytime, JJ.
Jacuzzi?
Oh, Michelle's just pointed out we haven't got a jacuzzi.
You have to have the bath.
I do.
You've got a swimming pool.
I thought you. Oh, John.
Sorry, what did you say?
Okay, whatever.
We're on uploading another video.
You're uploading another video now?
Yeah.
Blimey.
You answer, Mother. We haven't.
I haven't watched them yet. I've got your screen up in front of me. How many have you done so far? 3?
I'm not sure.
I've got
There's
October.
some from our Tenerife holiday.
Let's have a look.
We've ordered a gimbal, John, as well. So when that comes, obviously that'll improve the the quality of the
Oh
you know,
yeah,
the
it won't
screen
jerk.
a lot more steady.
Well, you got one of these.
I've no idea. Michelle's ordered them off
Yeah,
Amazon, I think.
yeah.
Yep, looks like it.
A DJI one.
Oh, I don't know. Mine,
No idea,
DJ1.
Tom.
I'll shut off. You're on my phone.
I've got this one in Argos. It was £85.
Mine 125 on Amazon.
But they do all different ones.
Michelle does all the online
this
ordering
one-
and all the editing.
This is the one that got thrown off the balcony outside the slow boat one.
Yeah, the Chinese.
It's got a few marks on it now, but it still works. Quite amazed, actually. I thought it was broken, but it does still work. Mind you, I will do some more vlogs in it. If it's not very smooth, I might take it back and just say, oh, it's not working very well, and they might swap it for another one, maybe.
I'll see your video and know why.
Unless they find my video, then I'm screwed.
Not just saying.
Oh, hang on a minute. We just got to check something. We saw something on YouTube. Hang on. Oh, you're that guy at the slow boat one. No, sorry, we can't. Can you imagine that? Oh, God. I'm just looking here. You filmed from Tenerife to Newcastle. Coral Los Alicios. Is that where you stayed?
Yeah.
That's in Los Cristianos, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to watch them then.
Not know if I go on.
So that's had 200 views, that one already, that one. 220 views. So as you get more subscribers, then your views will go up on all of them.
Hopefully, that's the plan.
You'll get some videos where they don't do very well, you know. It's a luck of the draw, you know. What's that? That's the one you've ordered?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where'd you get that? Amazon?
Yeah. Try now.
JJ, that live was actually horrible to watch. Which one? What, the slow boat one? You've got a 2005 1.8 petrol Zafira. So is that the Zafira A model or the B Zafira, Colin? Because that's on the changeover.
Yeah, it's hot. The grandpa.
I'm just loving it, JJ.
Pete and Shell, what's your channel? He's obsessed
Pete
about
and Shell.
swingers. What's the matter with him?
He's in the shell.
Are you having a
just
laugh,
got-
JJ?
I'm just going to nip the loo, John. I'll be back in 2 ticks.
Okay. Now, if you ever film a plane on holiday, people like the landings and takeoffs, don't they? Oh, Michelle's gone. Oh, maybe she pressed the wrong button. I'm sure they'll come back in a minute. Their channel's called Pete and Shell, as what you read on the screen. So there you go. You got a 2005 1.8 petrol. So you obviously can't drive it then if the alternator's gone because your battery's going flat. Is that right, Colin? All your lights will be going dim, and as you're going along the road, all the electrics will get dimmer and dimmer because your battery's being sucked from all the power, and because the alternator's not charging it, you can only drive so far, and then it won't run. It'll either cut out, or that'd be it. It'd be buggered unless you put another new fully charged battery in or change the alternator. Yeah, so I've had a couple of cars like that where the alternators have gone. It's quite funny. I had an old Astrovan, a Mark II Astrovan years ago, and I was going along the road and it was just getting dark. And I remember I put the lights on and I was going to myself, this ain't right. The lights, they're not bright enough. They're not bright enough. And I'm going along the road and it's like there was a yellow colour. Instead of being white, there was like a yellow. And then all of a sudden they were just getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And then I noticed the light come on the dash for the alternator. And then obviously then I realised the alternator was knackered. I think I just managed to get home just in time before the last bit of juice died in the car, and there was no lights, no electrics basically. But with that car, it still managed to run the engine. It was still running, even though the alternator was knackered. But I know on some cars now, if the alternator goes wrong, the car cuts out. It won't run or something. So it varies from car to car. You're having a laugh with your guess, okay? So which live was horrible to watch, JJ? What one are you referring to? If I go back to Tenerife, I'd like to meet that soul singer, Michael Levy, is it? JJ? He seems a nice guy to say hello to, and that. Good singer. I was watching his I can't even say it. Apocalypto bar, is it? I don't know. Send me a picture of your car on WhatsApp, Colin, from the front, like the front bit. Because what? Yeah, you said it's an 05 reg. Yeah, so 05. It's probably the old Zafira, because I've got an 05. I've got an 05 Zafira outside. I think it was 06, maybe the newer shape ones, but there might be a few 05 reg ones. I don't know. Calypso bar, that's it. Yeah, Calypso. Michael Levy did a fantastic tribute to Meatloaf. Ah, did he? I'll have to watch that. I didn't see that. Yes, mate. That's exactly it. Lights on dash, flashing, etc. Well, I've never had the newer shape Zafira, the 06 onwards. I haven't had one of them. I've always had the old Zafiras. So I've had the 1.6 petrol, the 1.8 petrol, and the 2 litre DTIs, diesel ones. You need the link again. Okay, I'll put the link up. Hang on. Yeah, I've only had the old Zafiras. So if yours is the same as mine, Colin, then they're quite easy to work on. If it's the newer ones, no, my luck, it's probably a bit harder to work on. They're harder to work on because what Vauxhall have a tendency to do is when they bring out a newer model, they make them harder to work on for some reason. I don't know why. They seem to get this thing in their head that when they bring out a newer model car, they're going to all the mechanics out there won't be able to fix the newer ones. But unfortunately, the mechanics out there do know how to fix cars, and they can fix any car because all they do, they just find out how to fix the new car. So it's not the end of the world, is it? So I don't know why manufacturers do it, really. They might as well just make a car where it's easy to fix and let anyone fix it. It doesn't matter, does it? As long as they sell cars and sell loads of them and make a profit, surely that's all that matters. But There you go. The headlamps seem to waver from dark to light. I'll WhatsApp you some pictures tomorrow. Okay, Colin. Send me some pictures tomorrow in the light. Try your karaoke mic out, Johnny. You want me to sing a song, don't you? You cheeky bugger. Hello, Pete and Shell. Are you there?
Hang on.
Your cam's turned off. That's it.
I'll turn it round.
You got it round the wrong way. Oh, she's cut off. Okay. Practice, practice. What's that, JJ? Yes, please. What's the time? It's 20 past 11. I better hurry up then. I can't sing after 12. It's the older shape, mate. Okay. What did you say it was? A 1.8 petrol? It must be a 1.8 or a 1.6. I can't remember what you said. A 1.8. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've had a 1.8. I find with the 1.8 petrols, the valves break up in the engines when they get to about 120, 130,000 miles. The number 4 cylinder or number 3 cylinder, the valve will break. And you have to take the head off and put a new valve in. But if you're going to change one valve, you might as well change all 16 valves, because you can guarantee if you fix 1 or 2 valves, some of the others are going to go. So I ended up changing the whole lot. It's not that expensive to buy a set of valves. It's just the labour, the time it takes to strip it all down and put it all back again. That's what that's the time consuming bit. Hello, he's back. Pete's back. How you doing? I don't think your mic's working. No sound. You've muted yourself. Let's see if I can unmute you.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah. That's it.
Falling your back.
So have you got to go to work tomorrow early in the morning?
Yeah, doing YouTube videos.
Up at the dusk of dawn.
We did the first video we did go to bed till 20 to 1 in the morning.
20 to 1 in the morning.
Yeah, there's some work in it, isn't it? It's enjoyable doing the videos, John, but when you get back home, you're doing all the editing and all the exporting and importing, and
Uploading.
I
it's
suppose
fun, no?
when you first start, you get excited, don't you? It's like it's a new thing. You get all excited and you want to do it. Just get out there and do it, don't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all right.
Like I say, I've got a load of ideas on what to do. I've got a few. I wouldn't say there's so much things that you haven't seen, but it's going to be a laugh for us doing it all as well. So
I must admit, I've got various things in my head I'd like to do, but I haven't done them yet.
what's JJ saying now? Hang on. Michelle, let's see.
Hello. What's he saying? I've missed the chat.
Where do you get JJ from? He needs locking up in a cage.
No, he's all right. He's a laugh, JJ. He's all right.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, everybody.
Gerald's got the day off tomorrow. Woo woo. JJ, you said your next door neighbour is deaf, so come on, give us one tune. My neighbour's a bit deaf. Yeah, he must be because he's never come round complaining. When I finish at when I finish at 2 in the morning, it's like I don't get no complaints the next day. It's like, hello, John, how are you?
What's our channel?
So,
Pete, JJ, our channel is Pete and Shell. Exactly how it is on the chat.
Well, that Wally can get timed out. I'm not going to read that. Couple of trolls have been coming on here now. Never mind. So, did you film the whole hotel of where you stayed, or was it just bits of it? The Coral Los Alicios.
We just did a Facebook. I mean, at the time when we were there, we didn't realise, obviously, 2 or 3 months later, we're going to be starting YouTube up. If we had known, we would have done a bit more of a better video clip, more detailed. But I mean,
Yeah.
we know now. I mean, it's surprising how much you learn in just a couple of days, John.
I know you do learn a lot quickly. How many you got now, subscribers?
I've no idea. I've never looked.
What's that say? I can't read it.
14.
14?
13.
13. That's all right. Well, you'll get days where you won't get any, and then you'll get some days you get a few, and some you might get a lot. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Normally, when you go on someone's show and you get shout outs, that obviously helps. That gives you a boost. That's what you need, really. If you can go on like 3 or 4 YouTubers videos or lives, and they give you a shout out, that will boost you a lot quicker.
I mean, Tim, when there was a little bit of a mixed start with this, because we thought, well, we'll keep the Pete and Shell channel for our own use, and then we'll set up a new channel for the YouTubing, which was obviously This Is Us. And then we kind of got into it, and we thought, why don't we just keep it as Pete and Shell? Because everybody knows us as Pete and Shell.
Confusing, wasn't it?
And then Tim living with MS in Tenerife, he subscribed to our new channel, This Is Us.
Couldn't find us.
And then we had a few people saying they couldn't find us, and we sat down last night or the night before and went, let's just keep it simple, just keep it as it is, how people recognise us, how people know our name. So obviously I've got
Sounds quite good, Pete and Shell.
So I'm going to actually email Tim just to let him know. Michelle's just told us she already has, so Tim will probably resubscribe to this channel. And there's another YouTuber up here that he has a few subscribers, and like I say, we've met him before, and it's only a case of messaging.
What was your channel called before then?
This Is Us.
Well, our original channel, the one that we're known for, is Pete and Shell. The one that we went to start off doing the videos and the vlogs was This Is Us.
This Is Us.
But we found early on it was so confusing.
Right.
So we thought, just let's not make it complicated. Keep it simple. Just keep the channel Pete and Shell.
Don't sound right, yeah.
So that's where we're going.
Pete and Shell, that's all right, isn't it? It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. And apparently there's an old American series called This Is Us.
Right.
And when you type it into the search, there's a lot of that comes up on the search.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I had trouble with my channel, Johnny Vlogger. I had to change it to Johnny Vlogger UK because there was other Johnny Vloggers in America.
I remember you. Yeah.
And like what you just said, people can't find you. They type the name in and it's someone else.
That's right. And you don't want to turn anybody's toes either.
you get frustrated because they can't find you and they don't subscribe, and then you have to think, oh, it's not going to work, and then eventually you find a name and then it does work.
Mm-hmm.
We come early on, didn't we?
I mean, like I say, John, we're just starting things off.
Putting things together.
I mean, we went and did a couple of trial vlogs and came back and uploaded them and had a look at them, and there was a few things we weren't happy about. Some of the quality wasn't good.
No.
Obviously, a gimbal helps a lot.
Yes.
But like I said,
I bought a cheaper gimbal to start off with, one that didn't have the motor built in. It was just like a tripod with a clamp.
I don't know what I was like.
And that was about 20 odd quid, I think, 30 quid. But I found as you was walking around, it was still jerky.
right.
It wasn't keeping it smooth, you know. So that's when I ended up buying the other one. But some phones, if you go into settings, it's got stabilization on off.
Right.
If you put stabilization on, that eliminates a lot of the jerks.
Ooh.
When you're walking around. Because some vlogs that I do, I don't use a gimbal. And you can't tell the difference. But some you can.
Whereabouts?
Someone's ringing me. Hang on a minute. Hello? Hello? No, I'm on. I'm doing a live at the moment. Shall I ring you back in a bit? Bye. Sorry, that was just a woman friend.
Security time.
Pardon?
Hey, JJ.
I've got about 6 women friends at the moment.
Only 6.
Only 6, yeah, it's not enough, is it?
So what are you doing on Sunday? Is that your day off?
I don't know. one day I'll have a proper girlfriend, you know.
Don't leave them.
Just get one of those inflatable ones, John.
Yeah. One that talks.
The ones with the red lipstick.
You want one?
I can take her anywhere then, can't I?
Yeah. I've got a couple of spare ones in the cupboard, but they need a puncture repair kit.
Quick fit. Have you got a quick fix kit?
Just use sellotape.
She doesn't deflate quickly. Or she might blow away. I'll be chasing her, won't I? No dodgy gas in it.
No.
Not like the Fools and Horses ones.
Yeah, good series that, wasn't it?
I love Fools and Horses.
You can't beat old comedy, John.
No, you can't, no. I like Mr. Bean. I like Fools and Horses. Some mothers do have them.
Rising Damp.
Rising Damp.
Fawlty Towers.
40 Towers. Oh, yeah, 40 Towers. Yeah.
Yeah, what else was around then?
I can't find anything from there.
Only fools and horses.
What's
God,
the other
what's
one?
it?
Is it the long green grass?
Summer wine.
Last of the Summer Wine.
Last of the Summer Wine, yeah.
That was a good one.
Dad's Army. Ever watched Dad's Army?
Porridge.
Are you being served? Porridge.
Yeah.
They were good. The Carry On films. I love the Carry On films. Morecambe and Wise.
There's a lot of good retro comedy stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all on there, isn't it? If you want it.
We want
Father
more
Ted.
YouTube.
That's good. Phoenix Nights. Phoenix Nights. Yeah, that's good. That's brilliant. Phoenix Nights. Peter Kay. It's got Peter Kay in it.
Yeah, that's right, Peter Kay.
Filmed in Bolton. Mr. Casanova. I don't remember that one. Charlie's Angels, I used to watch. The A-Team. Did you ever watch that?
God, that's going back a long time. The 80s, isn't it? The A-Team.
Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? Doctor Who.
The Daleks.
Exterminate. You must comply.
Exterminate. That was terrible.
You will be destroyed.
You definitely win the Dalek impression, John.
Well, there's a story to that. When I used to go out with a friend in Brighton and Hove, his name was John as well. When we used to get drunk, we used to start talking like Daleks in pubs. And people thought we were nutters. But it was quite hilarious. It was quite funny at the time. So I could do it for ages if I wanted to. Is JJ still on here? He's still on here, isn't he?
Miscellaneous.
Mrs. Brown Boys, yeah. Knight Rider, yeah. Quantum Leap. I don't remember that. The $6 Million Man.
What about Ovida Zane Pet, John? Have you ever watched that? All the series?
I've watched some of them, not all of them. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Is that from the north of England? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's got Jimmy Neal.
Neil, that's it.
Who else is in it? Kevin Wheatley.
God, that was years ago, wasn't it? That was ages ago.
What's the other guy called? He's actually in the guy I'm trying to think of is he's been in the recent open all hours. He played Dennis in Ovida's Tim Healy. That's it. Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to think of. Tim Healy.
Tom Healy.
Yeah, and then there's a guy that played Barry.
Hello, Vincent.
What do you call him again? One who played Barry.
Timothy
Spall.
Who?
Timothy Spall. He played Barry in Ovida's Impet. And then there was a Cockney guy that played Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah, a Cockney guy that played Wayne.
Gary, somebody.
Gary Holden.
Oh, I don't know the names. That's too long ago.
Just
must
go on
be
YouTube.
I couldn't have been that old when that was out.
Yeah, just go on YouTube and type in Ovida Zane Pet, and all the series are on there now. So
I probably only
we
watched 2 or 3
watched them
episodes.
during
I haven't
lockdown.
watched all of them.
Yes.
I didn't watch that many. Certain programs I found I didn't like watching at the time they was out, but as I got older, you watch them later.
Yeah.
That some, you know, it's a bit weird, but that's how it goes, isn't it, with some of them? Some TV programs. Yeah.
I wonder what JJ watched.
Kojak, Starsky and Hutch. Do you used to watch them?
Kojak, yeah.
Grange Hill. Do you remember Grange Hill?
Loved it.
I think I've got a Starsky and Hutch car in me collection. Remember the Pontiac? Remember the red Pontiac car with a white stripe down the side?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think
Get it out and show us.
No, at the moment I'm not going to join. You want to see me toy collection in my spare room? It's like a warehouse.
It's probably like a toy museum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a big pile.
Oh my God.
You'll have to wrap them all in newspaper. Stop them getting damaged.
I know. I'm gonna have a lot of fun going through it and putting these little video vlogs on. Like, I'm gonna have a right laugh doing it.
Or get a load of bubble wrap. Well, if you've got a load of dinky toys, they're quite collectible. Dinky toys.
Mm. Can you remember the old Formula One cars, John? From really pretty much when Formula One racing started. Remember the old?
Oh yeah, the really old racing cars. Yeah, they used to be
Yeah,
like thin and narrow, didn't they? Round.
Yeah, they were like they had no shape to them really. They were like sort of a tube, weren't they?
That's it. Yeah.
And I've got one there. I mean, I've just literally looked at it before, and it's a red Ferrari.
Really.
And I mean, like I mentioned on my vlog, on my little bubble car vlog there before. I mean, when we go into little antique shops, there's always a little place that has a display cabinet, glass display cabinet with cars and everything in. And I mean, not that we've been to every little antique shop in the country. We haven't, but I mean, I've never seen any of the stuff I've got.
No, maybe if they got a toy collector's fair or an antiques fair coming to you soon, you should take some along and get them valued or something.
What's JJ saying? Pete and Shell, I'm just having a laugh, no offence.
No
problem, JJ. We're relaxed, man. It's all right. I probably missed a few comments. Actually, I've been concentrating on the screen. I've actually got your channel on my big TV as well, John.
Oh yeah, I can see myself. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is when you do it live, you get so involved talking to people, you don't get a chance to look at the comments. I find it difficult to keep looking at both.
I know.
It's all down to practice, I suppose.
JJ, we love you.
Yeah, we love you, JJ. There you go.
Everybody.
We love everybody on this channel.
There you go. It's got your name up now, Pete and Shell. There you go.
There you go.
So if I press that, their names disappear. Oh yeah.
Light.
So you know, if you want to do a live, you can go on StreamYard, and you get 20 hours a month free.
Right.
So what I used to do when I first started to do lives, I used to just do one a week one a week. So that's or 2 a week. But only like do 1 2 hour long lives, then you should have enough to do 2 a week a month, or 1 a week for a month.
See, I thought you had to have like 1,000 subscribers before you could go live.
No, I was able to go live before I had 1,000 subscribers. You just have to go on StreamYard. If you when you get to 1,000, you can go live on YouTube. I can go live direct on YouTube now, but I still don't go on it much direct. I prefer StreamYard.
Is that an app?
Because the settings are different. You don't see all the comments. You don't see the comments like I am now.
Right.
Is it an app?
Is it an app? It's a website.
StreamYard.com.
Yeah.
I'm reading Colin McCabe's comment here. Organise a proper Tenerife meetup at some point this year, guys. Yeah, we'll be up for that.
Maybe that's what's got to be done, isn't it? A proper Tenerife meetup. Yeah. That'd be good. So we've been on quite a while now, 3 hours, 21 minutes. I'll probably have to go soon at midnight. Another 10 minutes.
10 or 10.
So it's been quite a good live today, isn't it?
It's been really good. Really enjoyed it. Really good day.
Yeah. So like I say, it's just a case of getting your name out there, isn't it? And then you get more you'll get more subscribers. Try and be consistent with your videos. So if you're going to do 2 a week, stick to 2 a week. I don't think it's good to do loads at once. It'll get too much.
Right.
You want to slowly build yourself up, you know. Because I was pumping out loads, and I think last week or the week before, I come to a point where it got too much. I had to have a break. It was burning me out, you know. Not used, just couldn't take it. I had to have a bit of time off. So I've had a little break, and it's done me a bit of good. And now I'm back again. But I'm probably just going to do two or 3 a week at the moment. But lives are easier because you don't have to edit them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. If something seriously goes wrong on an edit, on a live, you can edit it. So it's not the end of the world. Or you can like end the live. Say like you're doing a live and a load of idiots came on and they weren't going away, then you just go, "Oh, right, guys, I'm going to end it now," rather than carrying on trying to stop the trolls, whatever. No swinging, sorry, JJ. It will be a family occasion. See you on the next one, yeah?
Bye.
Yeah, you have to come on here one day, JJ, and say hello. I like to see who I'm talking to, especially the regulars, because you don't know who they are otherwise, do you?
You met them in Tenerife, though.
Well, you know who we are, John. You've met us.
Oh yeah, obviously I know you guys, but there's a lot of people on here. Vincent Flanagan I haven't met. Dennis Manning, JJ, Gerald Boyd. That woman from America earlier, I mean, that's the first time she's come on. Susan I haven't met yet, from Glasgow. Colin I've met. Yeah, like I say, it's nice to meet people, see who they are and that.
Where's everybody
Maybe-
from? Anyway? The normal, usual ones that come on. Where's everybody from?
They're all over the place. I'd probably say the ratio is more people from the north are on here than the south. But I do have quite a few people that I know down the south. Like some of my friends along the coast, they come on here sometimes. I did a karaoke video the other week, and there was about 3 or 4 of them all on singing, you know. So it varies.
Still going on.
I don't know who JG is, but whatever it is, I bet meeting him in person's a lot.
You're undercover visiting all these swinging bars. Are you a swinger detector?
I'll tell you it would be a good idea, John, right? I don't know how easy it would be to organise, but maybe we could get a few of us together and meet up in person, and then you on your channel could go live, and then you could just have a bit of a live meet up.
A live meetup, yeah.
Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? We'd be up for that. Because we live in sort of the northeast area. I mean, we're the same distance to Durham as we are to Newcastle, and we can be in London in 2.5 to 3 hours.
So do you actually live in Newcastle or on the outskirts?
No, we live in a town called Concert.
Concert?
Yeah, that's spelled CONSETT.
Concept, right?
Yeah, Concert, and we are I'm saying we're classed as Northwest Durham, so we're 10 miles to Durham, and we're 10 miles to Newcastle. So we're sort of in the middle and up the hill.
In the middle.
If that makes sense.
Piggy in the middle.
Yeah.
Piggy in the middle, yeah. I mean, like I say, we can get the train down to London in 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah. About that,
Blimey,
isn't it? 3 hours or so.
That's quick, isn't it? Blimey.
So we can come down the country and book a hotel overnight.
I remember I drove to Newcastle once. It took about 7-8 hours, I think. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
That was from Brighton. Going up the A1. Is it up the A1?
Yeah, that's right, the A1.
It was like the never-ending road. It was like, when am I going to get to Newcastle? But we got there in the end. And we drove at night time, so that was just as well, really.
Yeah.
If it had been in the day, it would have took even longer, I suppose. All the traffic. Bugger that. You can fly to Newcastle. You can fly to Newcastle, can't you?
You can, yeah, but you.
When you're in the airport.
I mean, we've flown from Newcastle to Heathrow before, and by the time you go up to Newcastle, sit in the airport for 2 hours, and it's about 50 minutes to an hour flight down.
It's not worth it. Couldn't you get a train? Yeah.
It's just as easy to get the train. You can be in London. I mean, we did Newcastle to London. Sorry, a few years ago, 3 hours. We were there in 3 hours.
You need a passport to go that far north.
Near you in Scotland.
Are you near Hadrian's Wall?
Yeah.
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 50 miles.
Yeah, we're not too far away from it.
You could have vlog on that.
You could do a vlog on that, yeah. Are you near that big statue? Is it the North? I can't remember what it's called. It's like a big...
Angel of the North. Gateshead.
Angel of the North. Angel of the North. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
About 12 mile.
Yeah, I think what it is, certain parts of the country, there's not many YouTubers, and then other parts there's loads. So if you're in an area where there's not many YouTubers, you should do quite well.
But does it really matter though, John? If you think about it, if there's a lot of YouTubers in a certain area, I think at Tenerife, you know, there's a lot of people do Tenerife vlogs, and they all do them really well.
I suppose it's all about the quality of the videos, isn't it? Really, the
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah.
The quality, and is it enjoyable to watch?
Yeah.
Because if it gets boring and it's dull, then people are not going to watch it, are they?
Yeah. I mean, like I say, I mean, I've got.
If it's very shaky, you know, like if you're going like this with your camera, the people won't want to watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done a couple and they're quite shaky. But you learn, don't you? You learn from experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean,
You show me now.
like I say, I've got ideas in my mind of things I want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, there's probably videos out there doing the same thing, but it's about.
Oh yeah, you'll always get new
ideas.
You'll meet people and they'll give you ideas. I might meet you and you might give me some ideas. You know, it's all about who you talk to and what you see out there, isn't it?
I mean, on a couple of the videos we've done already, John, I mean, I've already given you a shout out as well.
All right, thank you. Well, I'll when I start doing videos, the next ones, I'll give you a shout out on mine at the end.
Thank you very much.
At the end,
Appreciate
when it
that.
says thanks for watching, subscribe and all that, sometimes I give people shout outs.
Yeah, we've seen the video that you did on that walk, where you were with your granddaughter.
Cuckmere Haven.
Yeah, that was a good video, and I see what you mean about the shout outs at the back, because you give.
I gave Tom Herman a shout out, Simon Farron, Tom Herman, and the guy Kevin in Scotsman in Tenerife. I gave him a shout out.
Right, yeah. Mine Kevin's doing well now, doesn't he?
He is, yeah. I think I looked at his channel today. It had something like 12,700 subscribers. I couldn't believe it.
Well, there's one of his videos. I watched him in Lanzarote, and he's got, I think it was like 5,000 views in an hour.
In an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. But I think I looked on his channel today, and his daily views were like, some days are 35,000 views in one day. And I'm thinking, wow, how can you get, how's he done that? It's incredible.
Right, JJ.
But I don't know. I hope to meet him again one day, and maybe it'd give me some tips. I don't know. Because I met him once.
That's what it's all about, John. Helping each other, isn't it?
It's helping each other. That's right. Yeah. He was showing me things I didn't know. So if you can get, I don't know, 3 or 4 people that can help you, it helps you out then, doesn't it?
That's right.
I mean, Tim's helped me out as well.
We're not in competition with each other, are we?
We shouldn't be.
No. Some people might think they are, but I don't think like that. I just think, everyone's a friend, and like you say, you help each other out, don't you? That's the way.
Are you still on that same beer, John?
No, I've actually finished it. It's gone. But I'm probably not going to have any more now. I'll just leave it today. I don't feel not in the mood for drinking a lot today. I find if I drink a lot, I don't get up the next morning. So I become a slow riser. Half the day's gone then.
Slow riser. I'm sure JJ has got some kind of sarcastic sexual comment with that one, but let's see what he comes up with.
At the Swingers Club.
Yeah. Hi, JJ. How are you doing, JJ? I hope you're well, JJ.
Well, papers.
Right. I think I'm going to leave it now. So I want to ring a friend now. So
yeah, well, there you go. We're going to come off the live now and finish the night off.
I'll probably do another live maybe later this week, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can chat on there, or I've got your number, and I think I've got your number.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll chat to you on there or something.
We'll play with it. We'll play with our toys live on the channel, eh?
Yeah. So get your toys out, and then we'll show each other's toys. There you go.
Yeah. And Michelle will get her toys out as well.
Shall we get our toys out as well? Right. Okay. I can't say I've ever seen a live with toys on it.
Well, there you go. Let's corner the market.
So there you go. So that's maybe it's an exclusive, eh?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Get our Daleks out.
Get the Daleks out. I'll have to put it on the community page, maybe. Toys live or something.
Batman.
That's it. I'll have to go in my loft tomorrow and have a look.
You do that.
Anything old, retro, from what, the 80s onwards or older?
Well, I don't know. Maybe 70s.
70s, maybe, yeah.
Because if you think about it, if you go back to when, if you think about the chopper bike, remember the chopper bikes and the grifters and
oh yeah, the grifters, choppers, and
the rally tippers, the rally choppers.
Yeah, I used to love the old chopper bikes, the big OA handlebars and the gear stick in the middle.
That's right, yeah. They're 70s, aren't they? So they're classed as retro.
They did make a newer version, didn't they? But it didn't look as good. Bit shit.
The original ones with a proper 3-speed gearbox, and they were the ones that were worth the money. The ones that went later on, obviously they were worth a few quid, but not as much as the originals.
No, I can't say I haven't seen a grifter for a long time. They're quite rare now, aren't they?
I had Harrow BMX bikes as well. I had 2.
I remember my mum couldn't afford to buy me a nice bike, so I ended up buying. I had to go on a girl's bike. It was called a Rally 14. Do you remember them?
I'll tell you a quick story, John. Actually, before we go off, one about bikes. I went into Durham one day with my mate, and we went to this little bike shop, and it was like, say, it was full of like new bikes and second-hand stuff. It was full of like bike parts, you know what I mean? And I went upstairs. It was like sort of a 3-floor building, and I went upstairs and I was looking at these frame and fork. That's all it was. It wasn't a full complete bike. It was just frame and forks. And I'm looking at this frame and forks, and I'm thinking, that's a Harrow Mark 1. I'm sure it is. I mean, I'm going back to the days where you didn't have any access to internet. You know, if you wanted to look something up, you had to look in a magazine on pictures and things like that. And I used to get these magazines, not them types. Keep it clean. I used to get these BMX magazines, and I literally got back on the bus, went back home, and I I remember looking at one of my magazines and I tore a page out which had a picture of the Mark I Harrow. And I got back and my mother was like, what you doing? What you doing? I says, oh, I've just spotted something in Durham. I need to go back. So I tore this page out and went back into Durham, went back to the shop, went upstairs, and I'm standing looking at this frame and forks with this picture in my hand, and I'm thinking, that's a Mark I Harrow. It's got to be.
Was it?
And I'm looking at it. Was, yeah, it was. All about finding treasure.
Wow.
I mean, there were rare things. I mean, obviously Harrow was an American company, which BMX originated from anyway, and
Right.
you just didn't see things like that in England. And I remember thinking, as I said to me mate at the time, Graham, I says, that's a Harrow Mark I, isn't it? He says, well, looking at the pictures, he says, it certainly looks like one. And we were looking at the weld marks on it, and it hasn't been adjusted, it hasn't been tampered with. It looks original.
All original.
Yeah, and it was, I can't remember the price. I mean, it was really, really cheap. And I remember I bought it, and I says to the guy in the shop, I says, can he do any better price? And I think he knocked a couple of quid off or a fiver. And I took this bike home and I showed it one of my other mates, Paul Blake. His uncle had a bike shop in Newcastle. Sorry, not Newcastle, Berkeley, which is near Gateshead, obviously in the same area. And I showed it to, what was it called? What was Paul's uncle called? I can't remember now. And I showed it to him. He says, where on earth are you getting that from? There's a bike shop in Durham. He says, do you realise what you've got? I says, well, I think I've got a Harrow Mark I, one of the original ones. He says that's like hitting. I mean, obviously the lottery wasn't out then, but if people say that's like winning the pools. He says that is worth some money. And he said to us, he says, how much did you pay for it? He said, how much did you pay for it? I says, and I told him the price. I can't remember the price. To be honest, I can't remember the price, but it was really cheap. And he says, I don't. He said, I don't think the guy in the bike shops realised what he's had in stock.
Didn't know what it was.
He didn't know what it was, and I ended up building this bike up from scratch. I bought all the parts from my mate's bike shop, and I built this bike up. And
you rebuilt it.
It was like gold dust on wheels.
Wow!
And a lot of my mates were into BMX at the time, and they were like,
they all wanted it.
Yeah, I couldn't leave it anywhere, John. You know what I mean? I couldn't leave it in the street, otherwise it would have been nicked.
It got stolen very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had the Harrow, because I used to actually do BMXing professionally. Years ago, I used to be in the championships and everything.
All right.
And that's another story. And I bought a Harrow Mark II, which I ordered through my mate's shop, and it came from California.
Right.
And I paid £500 just for the frame and forks alone.
Blimey.
That was then.
And that's back in the
80s.
That's back in the early 80s.
80s. Blimey. Wow. I mean, I don't really know that much about BMX bikes, but obviously it's quite a big thing.
Mm.
Like you say, like all the different parts, and you said the model you found in the shop was rare.
Mm.
So it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good when you find.
I wish I had it now.
Bargain.
I wish I had it now. How much would that be worth?
God knows. I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know what they must be worth a fair bit now, I'd imagine. Just like anything, though, isn't it? Anything from that era, if you've still got it, it's worth quite a bit now.
Mm.
I used to have some old motorbikes that I haven't got anymore, and they would have been worth a fortune now. I haven't got.
Mm.
Mm. But sometimes you can't keep things. You have to sell them, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's right. I know. It's like me old.
Why did I sell that? You know.
It's like me old toys. Like the old toys that I have now. Obviously, me parents kept all them. mean, I moved around a lot when I was younger.
So you're quite lucky your parents kept them then.
Yeah, I wish they'd just told us to keep me Mark II RS Mexico. I wish they'd told us to keep me Mark I BMX bike, and
Keep all your Mexicos, yeah.
I would have probably been sitting on with the Mark II Mexico, John, the 2 BMX bikes. I would have probably been sitting on 50 grand, wouldn't I?
Well, yeah, easy, yeah. Maybe more.
I know.
If only.
If a collector wants something, he'll pay the price, won't he?
Yeah. And if anybody wants a little bubble car,
The little corgi.
what we're talking about there? What we're talking about there? What's that worth?
Do a live auction.
Tell JJ for a picture here.
So, hang on. JJ is asking a question here. 2 seconds, John. What's the picture of your channel?
What's on here? Yeah.
It's Pete and Shell, JJ, and it should be a picture of us two with Tim and Christina.
Yeah. But it's Pete N Shell, isn't it? Not Pete and Shell.
Yeah, it's Pete, a little space, then an N, then a space, then Shell. CHELLE.
He might have typed and in. There you go, Pete and Shell. He's got it.
If you can find that one.
All right, well, I'm going to end it now, guys. So,
yeah.
Thanks for coming on and chatting, and it's been great talking to you.
Yeah,
and,
it's been a good laugh, John.
It's been a laugh, yeah. And hopefully I'll speak to you again maybe in a few days or something.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll do another live this week. If it's not Thursday, it'll be Friday. So on Friday, I'll probably do a chat and then karaoke or something.
Right.
I'll split it down the middle where it's half and half.
Right.
Then it makes it more enjoyable then.
We love all the lives that you do. We've watched a lot of you.
You like the lives, yeah?
Oh yes, we do.
Okay. That's nice.
Right, John, we're gonna go.
All right. Take care, yeah?
Yeah, and you. Thank you very much for having us on your channel tonight.
Bye, Shell.
Thank you to everybody on the channel.
Yeah. So if you haven't subscribed to Pete and Shell, it's Pete and Shell. Click the subscribe button. Their new YouTube, they've got a new YouTube channel. There you go. And if you haven't subscribed to me, it's Johnny Vlogger UK. Okay, so I'll end it here and I'll see you soon.
Yep.
All right then.
Good night, John. Good night, everybody. Take care.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. There you go. So I'm ending it now. So good night, everyone. Take care. See you soon. Bye.